Doug. Hello, guys. Wacko and Joker here, and today we'll be checking out Banana Juju. They just uploaded something 11 hours ago, and I want to check it out before we get too far in. I'm not gonna lie to. Frick, I already messed up on the voice. Frick. Whatever. I'm not gonna lie though. Model is clean. I'm not gonna lie about that. But that's not what I'm worried about. I'm trying to see because I heard some things about her, and I also heard other things about her. So we're gonna check it out here, and you're only gonna see this today. This is the only time I'm doing something like this. Let me go back to the voice though. But so let's see what she's all about. Um, Boom. The model is clean. I'll give it like a nice little 8.5 out of 10, if not a 10 out of 10, because I always had a fondness for like monkey type models, because they just chill. But let's continue. Let's start this off.
Good morning, everyone.
Oh, frick! I forgot to say that. Like some people saying it's like a white woman with this stuff and all that. Like I don't know if she white. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I don't. I want to hear her voice after I said this, cause now I'm not sure. But like for all we know, she could be like, Latina, Indian, Indonesian. I don't know, Native American, not Native American, indigenous, or Italian. I don't think Italian from the voice I heard, but let's continue.
I am Banana Juju, and apparently over the weekend I caused a bit of
I
a
have no idea what
ruckus
this accent is.
on Twitter. I went from being a nobody to apparently now a lot of people are talking about
I have to mean tabs open. Why is it freezing?
about little me, mainly my VTuber who has dreadlocks, which I also happen to have in real life. I wanted to make a short video about what's been going on and yeah, my weekend on on.
Okay, this is running bad. Hold on, give me a second. Hold on. This is terrible. This is terrible. Hold on. I have too many tabs open. Let's close that wallpaper out. There we go. Let's have her like this. All right, boom. There we go. There we go. Sorry, a little error happened here. Am I even live? Because it's not even telling me I'm live right now, and I'm scared that I'm not live. Because if I'm not live and I'm doing this, I'm gonna be so pissed. Redo everything. Hold on. I literally made this model in like 15. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, everything's perfect. Everything's perfect. Love to see it. Let's continue this now.
On the Twitter.
But yeah, this lead dreadlocks. I mean, I'm sorry, we seen it. Whoa, why is it? Oh, y'all don't see it, but yes, for me, my screen just messed up. But yeah, I mean, we see now a bunch of different people of all. I mean, I only seen it on like what white people and black people, of course, and some Japanese people, I think. Just trending sometimes on TikTok. Let's continue. Let's continue.
So a little bit about me, like I mentioned before, I have dreadlocks in real life. So when I
Mm-hmm.
was a little kid, my mama tried to brush them out. I have curly frizzy hair and they often tangled up. And mama brute forced with a comb and trying to untangle it. So once I got a bit older, I actually decided to not brush them any.
Uh, what? I don't think. Hold on, I could be wrong here. hold, hold the frig on. Um. Oh God. What? That don't even sound right. From matted hair? What? For real? Huh? This is like a. This is like a ethnicity thing. Okay, yeah, for Caucasian people with okay. I was about to say, hold on. I I never heard of that. I didn't do my hair for a while and never turned to dreads. Okay, so it's like a mostly Caucasian thing, at least it's saying. I don't think is that even counted dreadlocks? I think that's just I guess. Alright, let's continue, let's continue. My bad, my bad.
Anymore and let nature take its.
No, no, I'll give my opinion
Of
afterwards.
course. See, I am lazy, but that doesn't mean that I'm calling dreadlocks a lazy hairstyle, and I didn't mean to insult anyone else for wearing them.
Frick, should I looked at the
But
Twitter first?
for me, I started to tangle up because I stopped brushing it. I've got frizzy, curly hair. And yeah, I know it's so dreadful. How dare I?
Hold on. Shall I just, where's the tweets at? We're gonna skip a bit. Do you even show tweets? What? That's what I came here for. I mean, all right, whatever. We'll still watch the video so we can get her side of the story, and then I'll look at other sides and we'll come up with my opinion that way. Because, news is always fair and neutral, whatever. Unless you like,
Well,
what?
a little bit about
I'm
me.
not gonna
I
say
am
it.
not your average 20-odd VTuber who breaks apart just because mentally ill people are writing things about me on the internet. I love to travel. I lived in countries all over the globe. What I'm trying to say is I am friends with people from all cultured backgrounds and nations. I have never in my life been pointed at, and people have never come up to me and said, "Oh, look, a white girl with dreadlocks."
Oh, well, she's white. I mean, we knew that after we just looked it up of where dreads came from, but that's still, why the frick is my stream so far behind? Hold on. Hey, whoa. All right, that's interesting. Looks like my mic doesn't like to mute on time. I was just trying to hear it, but I don't know. We'll continue. It's like, I mean, of course, people ain't gonna come up to you and talk about, I mean, your hairstyle and all, but let's continue. Let's continue.
Never.
It's my
I
first time.
guess
I'm a news
it just
reporter.
happens here on
Frick,
Twitter.
I didn't get myself a
My
cool name like
character
Reporter Joker.
is a design choice. I have had different avatars in
God.
the past, different
Hold on.
animals, different hair colors,
Hold on.
different designs altogether. I worked with different artists who put their heart and soul into creating something beautiful. Banana Juju started out like this. Think as a VTuber, you pick a theme. Like, for instance, you are a fish VTuber.
Okay, here we go. This is what I want. Okay, you picked the theme. I mean, of course, like I was saying earlier about me liking monkey VTubers, I wish that the monkey stereotype, what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about when I say that. So, yeah, I wish it wasn't a thing so more people could, be monkey VTubers, more of my people. In fact, like I only know one lady. She has like a cybernetic arm. I'm not sure her name, and I haven't followed her yet because I need to watch her stuff. What is bro watching? um, I don't know, bro. This is what the heck? It's some random bullcrap. I'm trying to find something to do for April Fool's Day. Hold on. I gotta still keep in the news reporter voice. Let's continue though. Let's continue.
So you go aquatic. Aquatic, is that the word? My English is obviously not my my first language, so I stumble. I mispronounce a lot of words. I apologize.
Was she like German?
Anyways,
I don't know. Let me not
colors,
say things
maybe
yet.
use water backgrounds.
No, it went to. I just meant to fast forward a second.
The word my English is apologize. I mispronounce a lot of words. I apologize.
Let's speed this
Anyways,
up again.
you pick colors, maybe use water backgrounds, blah blah blah. You play into a theme, and I thought, oh, I really like jungle. I lived in tropical regions in the world, and I have always loved nature. I'm a weirdo, a VTuber touching grass. So I thought this could work, I used to be a kitsune in the past. Is that also culturally
Step a bit for like
to be a
chill.
Japanese spirit fox when you are not Japanese? I wonder. Anyways.
What kind of passive aggressive slight was that, lady? I mean, that was. Hold on. Hold on. Let me rewind that for a second.
Is that also culturally a VTuber touching grass?
Because
so
he was
I
making
thought this
some,
could
but
work,
hold on.
I used to be a kitsune in the past. Is that also?
I'm not snapping a pic for later. I'm not snapping a pic for later. Chill with that. No, not. We gotta do our research first. Cause I don't know what this lady all about first. You know what I'm saying? We don't know yet. We gotta see if she even vibes with all people like that.
Culturally inappropriate to be a Japanese spirit fox when you're not Japanese. I want.
What's she trying to get at with that? That's hold on. I mean, what is she trying to insinuate with that? It's kind of what's. I mean, obviously, I know what she's trying to imply. Like, oh, dreadlocks for um whatever the frick, dreadlocks for African Americans and I don't know darker skinned people, black people. So of course, this is no, I don't know. I don't know yet.
Wonder.
I'm dying of laughter
Anyways,
right now. That's good. That's
monkeys,
good.
They are smart,
Mhm.
mischievous
I
at the
hate chimpanzees, but I love monkeys.
same time. They do have big ears, which is a thing I really wanted to add to the VTuber design. They have a tail. They can throw shit around and nobody is freaking out.
Does she have a toggle like that
Anyways,
where she throws poop? That
the
sounds
ball
like a
was
fetish. I take that
motion,
back.
And I wanted to combine things that I love to my character. Like, for instance, Fern Gully, one of my.
Yeah, she got little monkey ears right here. They're just behind her hair. It's I mean, I'm vibing. I do like the model. It's just what's she doing with it? Like, I need to know her personality first.
It's about a fairy that saves the tropical rainforest in Queensland, Australia, which I, for many years, called my home.
Wait,
Tinkerbell,
you're Australian?
from Peter Pan, Donkey Kong, one of the best video games of my childhood, and the list goes on and on and on about things.
Oh,
I
you talking
browsed
about
the
this model?
internet and,
My model does
I
not have
found
monkey ears. That's
things
just
that would fit the jungle theme and
I ain't gonna lie, I may have they did the hair like that on purpose. Just for fun. Who is calling me? Hold on, let me take this real quick. Hey, chill with that. A lot of personality. I mean, you're not lying.
started being creative.
But you know,
creative
it's
with
little things too, like the little
Side
what the
note,
frick?
The
Little freckles. I didn't notice the fang. But now it's a lot of stuff to like. I didn't. Yeah, she is mostly naked though. You're right about that. I didn't even think about that. So maybe. Okay, maybe we're both okay, maybe we're both
name,
perverts.
Banana Juju, is from an old Korean MMO, and
Really? Banana Juju. I'm looking that up
that
later.
I play,
Oh wait, I gotta
and
do the
it's a
nerd
food
voice.
item that you cannot purchase or it cannot be bought. It just drops from monsters, and if you manage to eat 500,000 of these Banana Juju bars, you receive the title Banana Juju.
Now I'm interested. I have to look that up. Whatever. Uh, Vars. No, no, no. You don't need to know my location because I looked up a car. Bars. Yeah, Juju bar. And they're not lying. 120 HP. That's actually pretty cool. Why Juju bar? Yeah, hold on. Maybe I'm wrong here. Yeah, that's Juju. Something that popular among Yoruba and Nigeria. Use guitars. Interesting, but but she did it after the bars, so I guess okay.
Moving on, I found this absolutely amazing artist, and she helped me design Banana Juju, a
Nope, not gonna
monkey
say nothing.
avatar covered in jungle leaves, so it would give the impression of being a wild jungle critter. I remember asking if it was possible for her to draw dreadlocks, And because I wanted to apply more of my true self to my virtual avatar.
But they ain't no. No. But there's no way she found an artist that would do black hairstyles. Struggling. How did she find the only one? That is kind of crazy.
She unfortunately wasn't up for the task.
Oh, okay, so you
and,
drew it yourself. I'm about to say.
Made a absolute stunning 1.0 banana juju.
Let's see it.
Which I streamed with for a long time. Or fast forward a bit.
Oh,
after taking some personal time off, I decided to freshen up and updating my model for my 1-year anniversary on Twitch with the new channel. I found another great artist who this time actually attempted to draw dreadlocks. She told me she hasn't done so in the past, but was willing to give it a try. And I love how she designed the character. I was all over happy with the new model, and I didn't even notice that she wasn't as tanned as the previous one, since the style...
I ain't gonna lie. Let's see. I don't know how to read these stats, so it's probably mine. It says 6,000 KBS. I'm not sure if that's good or not. That's probably bad, but it's in the green. I don't know how to work this stuff yet. That's why I barely be streaming. Or it's probably all the tabs I have open right here. Maybe I gotta close this. Maybe I should close it. Ah, God. Oh, God. I'm scared. We'll put it down, though. We'll bring this down.
Altogether was different. I posted a silly tweet, you know, wanting to promote my new avatar, saying hi.
She really just went on DeviantArt and stole the style. Crazy. Hold on. We gotta check out her Twitter after this.
Now say it back. Just to tease my new model, and the post took off. You know, this is what happened. The post took off, and people saw this like, it so often happens that once people notice it, it stirs up some shit in others. Why her? Yeah. Why her? What is this shit? Why is she getting all the attention? Oh, let's fight back. Let's just...
I'm just waiting for a slip up. Like, if she drops the N-bomb, I feel scared to look at her Twitter. You not lying, because that's where you'll really see the meat and potatoes, unless she deleted anything crazy.
Destroy her. Let's interpret the whole thing into a racist bullshit. Of course, I was super happy to finally have that people finally started noticing me, even if I wish that it would have been for another reason and not cause so much ruckus among those V-tweeters. The thing is, the more attention you get, the more likely it is that people jump on to another thing and spin it out of control. But for those who did, I like to say, you don't know me. You are saying shitty things that are not true, and stop it. Get some help.
Okay.
Now you know me a bit better, and together with my life partner and best friend, we will work on a longer and in-depth video about the whole situation.
Oh my God, so I just wasted my time? Okay. Hold on, let's just look at the Twitter. Whatever. Let's see. Oh no. Oh, so you do have normal clothes with your stuff. That's kind of clean. That's not what we're here for. Yo, there's no 18 plus on this, right? Imagine wasting time. I wish I didn't. I should have watched this beforehand. I'm scared now. Don't, please. If it has any 18 plus, I can exit out in time and it won't be caught on stream. I snapped a quick pit. I was just looking real quick. Let's see what we got here. Oh wait, we gotta see your post. Okay. Oh, God, Juju art. It's just, please, nothing weird. Okay, we'll just gotta slowly scroll. Hold on, let me check. Okay, we're good so far. Man, yeah. Why am I playing weak with it? Let's just look this up. We'll look up the scary quick words. Black. Okay, nothing that said black. I mean, you're more scared the deep depths of Twitter posts. Honestly. Okay, you said nothing with black. N. Send me two pics. I can draw something nice. But it's no. Okay. Okay. No N words either. Interesting. How do I? I just want to see how your model look at. Huh. Okay. So you really did lighten it up. Oh my god. That's way lighter than I was. I thought like you'd be like, wow. Okay. That's more than a tan. That's that's way more than a tan. What the? What? These drawings are crazy. Yeah. Okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's getting a little too suggestive down there. Let's go right back up. So, okay, so it went from this to this. I can see why some people are a little bit perplexed about that. Okay, what's up with why am I keep getting these? Hello, humans. No, no, I'm getting distracted. No. Okay. Wow. I mean, shouldn't judge upon that, you know. She probably was indoors more. So of course she lightened up a bit. But dang, what's her lore? That's all I really want to know. I don't really care. Let's just look up your lore. Deleted by post author. That's kind of interesting. How do I see your lore? All right, all right, all right. We're not gonna look anymore then. We'll just look at boom. You can't have anything weird on your Twitch. Unless it just wants to be buttons and not load for me. Yeah, you know, that works too. Okay, it's definitely my internet. Am I connected to the wrong route? Probably. About do you not have lore? Boop. Banana Juju, just call me Juju. You're wild and savage monkey. Here to keep things fun and 100% cheeky. Well, blah blah blah. I mean, I don't know. I can understand why people were complaining though. It's kind of weird to just go 50 shades light, 3 shades lighter, 7 shades lighter. Let's say 7. But that's nothing really. That's not as much drama as I was expecting. And I'm scared to look at the. Yeah, it's my stuff. Then let me change my internet real quick. Let me fix that. Boop. Reconnection successful. Okay, hold on. Is everything good? Is I think it's all. Wait. I think everything. Your VIP screen is crazy. I drew it when I was like 14. Okay. I drew it when I was like 14. It's a little buns. And I got any better at art? No, as you can see from this is April Fool's drawing, so it doesn't count. It doesn't count. It doesn't count. What else you got, Juju? I don't think she's racist though. Genuinely, I don't think she's racist. I'm scared. Hold on. Let me bring this to my screen. Cause I'm not getting banned. I don't think she would just post something lewd like that. 14. How long have I been? I only been doing YouTube for 3 years though. So I started um when I was 18, late 17s. Cause right now I'm 21. I just turned 21 like a few days ago. So I only been here for 3 years. Yeah. There we go. Okay, there's nothing weird. There's nothing weird here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I didn't. I was kind of lazy and I didn't think of anything. So it wasn't lazy. I was uncreative and I didn't think of anything to do for my birthday. But looks like she's chill. She just does her own thing. That's just more. That's definitely more than a tan, though. I'm sorry. So it's cool that she lightened up. A little messy hair. I don't think you can call those dreads. I mean, I don't know. I guess for certain people, that is their way of getting dreads from just letting your hair mat up. Uh, I'm not liking the video though. I'm gonna wait till a more official one comes out. Let's look at the comments though. Monkey VTuber has dreadlocks. Twitter knows dreadlocks on fair skin color. Why? I'm not even gonna say anything about mad because dreadlocks on fair skin. Oh my god, it's okay. Okay, it's one of those guys. Let's see. Your parents started gaining attention all because your models and skin color. Ironically, I feel this chaos will backfire and make you famous. Is it gonna be a thank you? It's bananas. Let's see. Ultimate irony is trying to tear you down. Biggest thing. Ignore those weirdos. Blah. Banana girl. Your VTuber model is adorable. Yeah. Blah blah blah. Not arguing it was a smart idea. It's not racist for a non-black person to have dreads. You did nothing wrong. People have people forgotten Vikings also had dreads. Plenty of culture had dreads. It. I mean, of course, I was expecting to see like I should leave, follow, and sub because of unnecessary drama. Blah blah blah. Twitter users double standards and racial profiling is a universal constant. Am I at the top tweets too? Top comments. I said tweets. Oh my god. They may be a little bit simpy up in here, and thank God I can say that. If this was Twitch, I'd be banned from that. Which is crazy if they banned the word simp. So grateful to have you as a friend, even if you're stinky. POV, you have no enemy. Weirdo racists thinking they're outing themselves. They're not outing themselves. Now, that's one thing I wanted to say. That is kind of weird to say the model's racist for never mind. When I think about it, a monkey with dreads kind of goes a little hard on the race scale. What else we got here, though? I actually am interested. What about thanks? Okay, looks like she hasn't been giving the haters really much. Not haters. Let's say the people talking about her, not much attention on her Twitter. And it's not like she's trending. And I really don't want to look up anything with this character on stream. So, looks like she chill. She just didn't make the best choices with her model. I don't know. What else is there for drama related? Let's look at. Let's look at the news channel Omni. Probably won't mind if I peeked a little bit here. And yes, I found out about the VTuber model through here. So let's see. Yeah, Johnny Somali got arrested. You can be arrested for watching anime. What we got here?
Culture appropriation.
No. Oh wait, how did you find all this? No, nope. Never mind. That's a crazy word up there. Never mind. Okay. No. Frick that. Let's just go to YouTube. Hey, I had to do what I had to do. It's don't. God, this is what I get. I had no ideas for April Fools. What else we can do today? All right, wait, boom. I was looking through this guy's stuff for stuff to look at today too. What he got going on? Criminals only. Now this is what I call music. Queen of cringe. I can't deal with cringe. You going to jail. Don't know why I bothered watching this. I killed a man. I don't think this is gonna have anything I want to watch.
I'm not a shorts creator,
Let's see something.
nor am I a consumer of shorts.
It's all right. I watch commentary YouTubers all the time. Honestly,
I don't really
I feel
watch TikTok, and I don't watch shorts on YouTube. But just like a middle-aged mother with ayahuasca, I decided to get a little experimental just to see what it was like. And I wanted to share with you the results on the financial side of shorts creating. Now, some of the shorts I posted...
Do I really want to... Will he actually flash his butt? Because I don't think I'm ready to see that. Let's look up racist. Okay, hold on. Racist mom rejects daughter. Okay, Darman. Racist Wait, racist Karen cop eats black grandma. What? Jerkmate ranked. What? Jerkmate ranked live. There's no way that's actually a thing. What? Can I look this up? Or no? Probably not. What?
Explain it to me. Are we about to just watch porn together? Like
No, so ranked jerkmate was a meme. I don't know how it started, but it was a like a
No,
joke.
don't look
where
it
people
up.
were like,
Okay,
hey, I'm
bet.
climbing the leaderboards on ranked jerkmate, that kind of
Gotcha.
thing. And they became pretty to it, so they leaned into it and they made this.
Wait, so people log in the amount of times they slapped it? What? Stamina level 25? 746,000 whacks? Oh my god. I can't even be mad because this website's probably making money. Faps per click. So you click as you. Huh. Let's look up downfall. We're gonna find something. Whoa, that's Hitler. Okay, hold on. Downfall of. You can have whack battles. Alright, I'm gonna let that one slide. It's a little close to my name though. Downfall of Bobby and Almthoff. Only J is internet art. You know what ruined Chris Savino? Weirdest downfall ever of Mugen. Downfall of yourself. The potato downfall, you know, must. Downfall of Tony. AC. It's kind of Bollywood. Downfall of Ash Trevino. Didn't I just see? No, what the frick? And then it's just that. Okay. Most of the time I put these videos to fall asleep to. Yeah. I can see why. This is. Wow. Dang. Hold on. Downfall of Joss Whedon. Oh my god. Recently uploaded. Sure, let's see this guy talking about his own downfall.
Mugen is a
Ryan's World. What? What happened with Ryan's World? What happened? Ryan's World. Oh god. Oh god. No. Ryan's, what did he do? Let's see. If I go for a 27-minute video, that was probably gonna be extended to an hour. So whoa. Alright, let's see. What's the worst that can happen?
Behind the fun of Ryan's World is a troubling story about greed, manipulation, and the endless chase for fame.
CPS took Ryan. His parents forced him to do videos. Child slave. He had twin sisters? Yeah, it makes sense though. Okay, so they definitely had to force him, especially with how old he was. Isn't he like? Let's look that up. Even though he's probably gonna say in this video. "12? He's only 12? No way this dude is 12. 13! Okay. I didn't know anything about this dude. I never really watched. There's no way. I thought he was since I've been a little kid. What? 12? 13? I mean, that's insane. That's a little too much. How you know his birth sign? Yeah, I'm 2 years older than him. You're 15? Dang. It's crazy to think there's still people younger than me out in this world.
Alright people, what's up? This Ryan's World clickbait situation has gotten out of hand. Now audience, I'm sure over the past few months you've noticed that Ryan's World has been a big topic. He's 12 to 13 years old and he's simply too
Not turning that down to be rude. I don't like when people are out loud like that. Especially with this commentary. 13. It's a big 13-year-old.
1 million. Morning workout complete. for superhero school.
After TikTok got a hold of the trend, people
Oh my God.
impersonate videos.
Oh my God, I can't.
World is
Hold
documenting
on.
about-
Let me look at this one.
Ryan's world is quite literally
Okay.
broken down. Not
See.
only are his parents being exposed
There
by
we
the
go.
entire internet for
Oh,
exploiting
I like that guy's
their
commentary.
child from the age of 3, but it's also just been revealed to the public that the Ryan's World movie made a total loss of over $9 million.
Dang.
With the theaters being left completely empty.
I mean, understandable.
But the downfall doesn't stop there, as not only did they lose tens of millions of dollars, the public also tore them apart. Just look at some of these reviews. This movie is the true definition of
Don't care.
or produ-
I don't
Mind
care about
you,
the movie. I
you
want to
didn't
hear about
know
the
Ryan's
drama.
13 right now, and his parents are still forcing him to make these toy reaction videos.
There we go.
I mean, the dude's voice is literally getting
More dead than my grandma.
deeper and
Crazy.
starting to grow a mustache, and that probably isn't the only place he's starting to grow hair. Of course, I'm talking about his armpits. Aha.
Prized possession. I need to beef up the
Oh my
security so that the Red Titan
Oh my God.
stops falling into the wrong hands. So I've hired a security guard to watch it 24/7.
Blood does not want to be there. Like, I mean, come on guys, his acting skills are actually half decent, but let's compare this to one of his videos when he was actually a kid, where it seemed like he legitimately wanted to be there and wasn't forced behind the camera by his parents like some sort of hostage situation.
Ryan.
What?
Ryan, I have a surprise for you.
What?
Look over here.
Whoa!
Remember when I
What do
was
you
3,
think?
I used to watch him all the time. Dang. I missed my Ryan's World arc. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, it is.
Alright,
Guess what? It's been
there we
10
go.
years and he is still being forced to do this. And you might be wondering to yourself, well, why are they even forcing their own child to make these toy review videos at such a grown age? Well, it's of course all
Grown?
about that one thing the
There's
whole
no way just called 13 grown.
world desires, money.
But I remember being your age and just changing my mind every day in terms of what I wanted to be when I grew up. You know, I wanted to be an astronaut, then I wanted to be an NBA player. I'm curious, like, what do you want to be when you grow up?
When I grow up, I want to be like an animator. I think it's really fun to do because
Okay.
like the drawing and then like at the end you get
Why they? I mean, I understand why they staring at him, but it's like, I don't like the way they staring at him.
to see the whole thing and see what you've like.
Yeah, but it's a public eye. 13, yeah, that's like, 13's like a little kid still. That's kind of insane that grown, maybe this person's around. This person's probably still young too. Ryan's Met reviews, from shoplifting to stealing souls. I feel for God, let him live his life, walk his own path. He'll only go down a dark path. At least, hopefully he's at least making money, bro. I'm getting bullied. Must be a school problem. He goes to public school too? Checks out coffins. So, yeah, this person's probably around the. What is my shorts record? Oh my God! Hold on. No, you did not see that. There we go. No. What is my shorts record? I don't even know how I got there, really. You know, I just. All right. There, see, no, it's normal. It's normal. See, it's the Green Lantern, Daredevil. It's like just comments in manga. I don't know what that other stuff was. That was weird. Gooner, no, it was it was Banana Juju who did that. She messed up my entire flow. Like she messed up my shorts, I guess, just from one VTuber. You know how YouTube algorithm is. Come on now. Let's continue with this. Let's continue with this.
I mean, it's just insane, isn't it? The little dude has barely started puberty and is already raking in
Is this person
billions.
British?
It's nuts.
Makes sense.
But
Yeah,
what I
see?
think is hilarious is Ryan's reaction to this information, because it looked like he had completely no idea the amount of money he was making, which poses
Oh.
the question, what are Ryan's parents actually
Is he
doing with
not
all this
getting the money?
Are they taking it all for themselves?
Maybe they put it
Are
in
they
his
giving Ryan a
savings.
fair share? Because to me, something seems fishy. How come they've made all these billions with the YouTube ad revenue money?
Billions?
Sponsorship, their own
Ain't no
toys and
way.
movies, yet they keep fiending for more. Now I think I've actually cracked the code for why Ryan.
That's insane. No money? Hold on. exceeding 100 mil. Okay. Dang, that's crazy greedy. Especially they spent what? Ryan's World movie cost 15 million. Yikes. My God, that is 10 million. Yeah, never mind. Why am I trusting the AI? No, you were right with 10 million. I mean, huh? I mean, you should expect, like most YouTubers, if they were to run for things outside of YouTube, I don't feel like it'll make a lot. Unless, like, they really are passionate about it like that. AI is dumb. Honestly, I hate this AI feature. Only time it's good is like, can dogs eat spinach? This is the only time it's good when it's just basic information. Never trust it with humans.
Ryan's parents are still
I actually
forcing
like
him
this
to act
one.
in these videos.
Little
And
British
from what
dude.
I've found, it's due to their past.
I'm
Not
the
only are they
next
both Asian,
GPT. Imagine random GPT. Honestly, I can see it being little way more entertaining than whatever Chat GPT got going on. At least it'll probably have a little
Ryan's
human soul
mother
to
was
it.
even once arrested and charged for stealing, meaning that throughout their lives that they've never had money. And it's probably something they have been dreaming for their entire life. So now that they finally achieved this self-made billionaire status, they can't stop themselves from wanting more and more.
In many ways, your family also.
I mean, I think he just explained the drama that much, actually. And ain't nothing wrong with. Let me rephrase that. Sometimes, you know, not everyone's. Yeah, Ryan's mom was charged for shoplifting. Nothing's wrong with it in certain situations. Like, if you Jeff Bezos and you shoplifting, aye, bro. But if you born into a less than pleasurable circumstance, then of course, like, hey, steal those diapers. Maybe take some food, you know, snatched it from the McDonald's worker. It's not like anyone's getting in trouble for that. I don't feel like it should be that bad of a crime. But if you just stealing like that one kid who stole my Spy Kids watch when I was little, and I know you stole it because you ain't give it back when I let you borrow it, you deserve to be charged. I'm not gonna lie, that still hurts me. Just a bunch of clothes? Yeah, like she got like 3
represents the
kids.
American dream. I mean, you guys immigrated here from Japan, Vietnam, met at Texas Tech, and created all of this. I'm curious, I mean, there's like people creating wealth, and I feel like you guys have created generational wealth.
Now let me roll you the clip of Ryan's mother's arrest being explained.
People have been looking into the family's past, and it turns out that Ryan's mother, Loan Guan, was arrested
shoplifting,
in
like you
2002
said.
for shoplifting. She was trying to steal around $93 worth of clothing from JCPenney at Alameda Mall in Houston, Texas. Loan was 18 at the time and attending the University of Houston. She faced 6
Oh no, that was me. That was me. My bad. I be
days
muttering
in jail, and
sometimes.
instead the judge gave her 6-month probation and a $150 fine. She was told that she had to complete 40 hours of community service and complete random drug tests. Pretty lenient. Problem is, Loan did not show up to her community service.
Ooh.
She didn't report to her community advisor, nor did she
Like a girl, bro. Chill. You know, late bloomer. You know how it is.
pay for the fees. She was arrested again in 2003 for violating her parole and spent 30 days in jail.
I mean, it's quite clearly that this hunger for money may have started from when his parents were young.
I'm just tripping.
Think about it. They once were so desperate they had to steal. So now with this cash cow, that is Ryan, they are probably just trying to set up their family for generations so they never have to do what they did to survive.
199,900.
Oh my God, stop showing these clips!
Listen, buddy, I think... Yeah, it's quite clear he does not want to be doing these anymore. Listen, buddy, I think you're a little bit too old to be doing Ryan's toy reviews. It's time to level up to Ryan's adult toy reviews.
Alright. That's still a 13-year-old. I'm sorry. I'm not watching that. I don't think let's see. Who's this? I'm not watching that either. Boruto manga is canceled? Oh. I'll just look it up. That's not news related. Hold on. What can I see? What can I see? Cringes furry on Twitter. Oh yeah, quite still going. He has some crazy allegations against him. At least he proved himself to be innocent. Cause like, whoo, that was kind of insane. Plus 13 is not need exactly that. That was a weird joke. I ain't gonna lie. That one flopped. Hmm. I mean, what's a random YouTuber? Didn't. Let's look up PewDiePie Bringe. No, trying to stalk a chord, and it's probably a minor. Like, stop playing with me. Let me not put that allegations on that dude. I mean, nobody, he ain't gonna see the stream, but that's still, let's not say that. Dancing Fruit Party Mega Mix. Is it wrong that I want to click this? Just for a second, so I won't get claimed. Alright, that's. I'm just gonna, just check that out later. What else do we have? Audio commentaries, comic books, live music, gaming. Recently uploaded. It's literally everything it just hit me with. Okay. Podcast. No way. That was not even 3 seconds. Oh my god. 4-hour stream? How do you do it of talking? This will hurt. This is gonna help though. This is gonna help me. Okay, hold on.
A simple face reveal can either.
I mean, we all know about the Dream face reveal. Yeah. Pat God. Wait, Pat God? Where? Was it this one? Or I can look that up. Because isn't he the guy who just... Really? He's fake? I only heard a little bit about him. Oh, God. Don't tell me he was caught saying the N-word. Oh. He made his own video. Which one should we watch? Should we watch his perspective or should we watch more Pegasus's perspective? Which one you want? Because it looks like they're made around the same time. Let's watch his. Bad. It is shorter too.
Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new video. I hope all of you are having an absolutely blessed day, and if not, I do really hope it starts to get better.
I'ma steal that intro. I'ma steal that intro. Stop playing with me.
Couple of weeks, it seems as though my content and channel has become a very debated hot topic online. I've been getting an unusually large number of questions from different people related to me and my channel's content, and I wanted to just take this as an opportunity to, set the record straight and hopefully answer a lot of these questions. So today I've gathered the most commonly asked questions from my Discord message requests that I can find, and I will now answer them all for you to my best ability. Let's get right into it.
Let's see.
How did the whole concept of Pet God start?
Okay, so I think this is a great question to start off on, and a lot of the OG subscribers on my channel probably know this, but the character of Pat God actually started out, believe it or not, as what was supposed to be an ironic joke. Basically, around like 2020, I had discovered the art of Discord packing. It was already a pre-established thing, and the general concept was that two guys would go into a Discord call together, usually on like a Discord stage in front of hundreds of people, and basically just hurl out like the most insane, stupid roasts at one another, kind of like a brain-dead rap battle.
You nasty neck ass nigga.
Run that back.
Whoa.
Because that joke was horrible, nigga. Open your mouth. When you speak to me, speak with
No. That probably wasn't.
your chin up like it's picture day. Bitch ass boy, and I fucked your mom long dick style.
Your mom looks like a termite with scoliosis. Oh yeah? Well, you got cockroaches bench pressing Cheetos in your kitchen, to give you an understanding. Basically, I had come along to Discord, I found packing, and I thought it was incredibly stupid. But I found comedy in how stupid it actually was. What was really hilarious was how seriously people took this art form. Like the fact that they would be having real, like, paid money tournaments for Discord roasting. I thought it was hilarious. Now, I will admit, I have always been a troll online. It's just what I do. And I saw the packing community as a golden opportunity to troll people. So what I did was I created this ironic character, Pack God, the god of packing, at a time when I didn't even know what I was doing. I had no idea how to pack at all. But that was the joke, that I was Pack God, but I actually sucked at packing. And to make it better, I used King from One Punch Man as my profile picture. One, because One Punch Man was my favorite anime, but also two, if you know the character of King, he just resembles that ironic display of power perfectly. But basically what happened was that I started packing so much as this Pack God character that I actually started getting very good at it. I think that was partially due to the fact that prior to doing this, I had ran a channel called Void for 2 years, which was literally just me making diss tracks on people. So the roasting and the rhyming really just kind of came.
Yeah. I like King, honestly, I like his scenes the most, cause like the one where he was in the diner and all these assassins were going after him and all he had to do was talk. It's fun how he gets out of every situation. It's probably one of my favorite characters in One Piece. One Piece. One Punch Man. One Punch Man. I'm bugging.
Naturally to me. But yeah, so I kind of just actually became this really good Discord packer. People thought it was really funny. And so I kind of just said screw it and ran with it. And that's kind of what caused this whole thing to
Made a
exist.
mistake.
And that's
They
pretty much
sounded like
the
they sounded
basic,
like in a way.
simple story of Pack God. Pack God, are you actually 5'1" and is low tier God actually your sworn enemy? All right, guys, this is a great question.
Yo, there's no okay. I don't think he's taking this seriously, but that straight to the point, honest and respectful. I think we're just gonna get there then. Whatever, we'll continue watching.
First, I'm sorry to ruin the meme, but no, I am not actually 5'1".
He's
I am
5'10".
5'10". And
Yep,
Low Tier
knew
God
it.
is,
Boom.
in fact, not really my enemy. In fact, we never actually had any beef in the.
What if I just let's skip a little bit ahead?
Hide anything about this video. It was always just made for entertainment.
Oh, did I just miss it?
Pack God fighting. Pack God.
What are you doing? What you telling the furry and Pat God? No.
Discord call, and basically he was just like, I just want to make like the funniest video possible. Like, I don't even care that much about getting roasted. Like, I'm a furry, but like I'm chill. And I was like, all right, bet. Like, let's just do that. So I was like, we're just gonna make the most entertaining video possible. And at first he was very awkward on camera. Like, he didn't really know at all what to say or do. So I was kind of just helping him understand pretty much like the best anything. And I've always been transparent about this. Pack God, what are your thoughts on FlazeFire's video? Once again, great question, because I have been asked a ton about this video recently.
Meat and
so let me
potatoes,
just
meat and
get right into
potatoes.
it. First off, let me say, I respect FlazeFire. He makes genuinely very good YouTube videos. And cool enough, we were actually able to get into a call and talk some shit out afterwards. And overall, guys, here are some of the major takeaways. One, entertainment is obviously subjective. Some people can really enjoy something, while some people can just hate it. And that's just the case for everything. As shown in this clip of our call here.
Yeah, the main thing is, like, I have absolutely no issues with you.
This pose he's doing. Hold on, let me screenshot this real quick. Let me get that. I'm not doing it in premium. Hold on. Just. What? Hold on. Why is it not working? Screenshot. There we go.
Like,
okay, technically yes, I'm saving it for later, just for an image to have. Is it in there? Okay, it's in there.
Talking to you just fills me with a soylent rage, just an absolute soy boy rage.
Okay, may I ask how old you are, Flaze?
Yes, I am 24.
24.
Yeah, I think I'm starting to see the issue here. This is definitely not stuff engineered for 24-year-olds.
And it's definitely not. It's the main thing is, like, it's unfortunate that you got involved in the crosshairs.
I've been the only one talking. Yeah. I've been one of my most consistent commenters too. I rarely get comments, really.
Like, you are the vehicle through which my soylent rage flows, but it's your fan base is.
That means I just gotta grow up my community more.
Just the sheer amount of at Pack God, humble him.
FlazeFire is a 24-year-old man who finds Discord roasting videos to be cringe, and nothing about that sentence surprises me in any way. It's his opinion. I respect it. If you want to say that I'm corny or that like Discord packing is corny, like, go for it, because it definitely can be corny. Like, I 100% agree with that. Like I said, the reason why.
Yeah, I remember you commenting on my vids. Let me see if I can find it, actually. Boop, boop, ba-doop. So I guess people just didn't like how corny he was being. That's interesting. Understandable. Do 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 do. Which one was it? No, you heard it right. Was it this one or this one? This one or this one? This one or this one? Let's see. Oh yeah, see, right here. I remember you recommended me 9 Souls. And there was it this one as well? Yeah, oh, and it was this one too. Yeah. Oh, and it was the Cult of the Lamb one? Oh yeah. This is your first comment. Making sure getting those notifications out. So I remember your stuff. I try to at least remember people who comment. Dang, 12 likes is actually kind of good. I kind of like that. I need to play more Friday Night Funkin'. I just may have scrapped a few videos that I played. Alright, Pat God, you. Nah, let's look up what's something that'll go hard. What's something that'll go hard? I'm pretty good at it. Oh yeah, what's the hardest mod you played? Or actually, what's your favorite mod you've played? If only I had a way to put this over. I'll figure it out.
I even started doing Discord packing is because I just found it so hilarious how stupid it was, right? So yeah, so I'm not gonna fault anybody for having this opinion. The only issue that I had with his video, and I had brought this up to him after in the call, was that some of the stuff he had stated in the video was just simply inaccurate. And I'll just show this clip here. That is the only issue I do have with your video. There's just like a lot of kind of like, or not a lot, but
Funkadelics are Indie Cross. I've never played Funkadelics. That's the one with lyrics, right? But Indie Cross, I played it. I just haven't beat the Inferno mode Cuphead song. They're both good. Well, Indie Cross, I never played Funkadelics though.
like there's
I
generalizations.
don't know, it just
that
doesn't
you
fit
make
my
and
style.
almost kind of pitch it as fact when it's just like.
Oh, wait, this isn't Pat God. Oh God, this is Phase or whatever. I beaten all Nightmare songs on Indie Cross? How? What the heck? It's those kill notes, bruh. I can never do good when those. Let's see. God, why am I sweating? Maybe it's because I'm wearing a sweater in the spring. Okay, whatever though. Sans notes annoying. Died to them over 500 times. Honestly, I can't do that type of stuff anymore.
I'm 22 years old, but also
older than me. All right, so
ruined. First off, he made that YouTube short about me before I ever even talked to him. He made that YouTube short about me, then I got into a Discord live stream with him on a call where I not only
and that's not an exaggeration. I feel you. There's some mods that took me like a year to beat because I was going on and off on them. But yeah, I feel you on that.
Everything
them
that
to be
Speed
going
said,
too hard.
being that I'm not actually 35, I'm 22 years old. But also, that call was an absolute disaster for Speed if you actually took the time to watch it. He literally admitted in the call that he is a racist.
God. Fuck yeah, I'm racist. You got a problem?
Please don't say a slur. Please don't say a slur. Oh God. Don't say it. Please don't say it. Please don't say it. I'm not even gonna let that play. No. No. That's enough of that. Oh my God. Looking through my files to see all Friday Night Funkin' games I got. Oh yeah, you got a folder for that? Me too. Let's see. Big Drive E. A Friday Night Funkin' vid folder. I feel you. Yeah, I just put them in here. Some I play, some I don't. Was that just Indie Cross one? Yeah. It's fun to do. I'm not gonna lie. I had an older one that I need to find one day. But I think I played them all. Probably not. There's definitely some I forgot. Pat God has his channel back. Tiny Mac dude. Please don't tell me this dude was messing with kids. Because usually that's what happens when you're a Minecraft YouTuber.
We have something crazy to get into. And I know you guys
aren't gonna watch this full video because you watched a cheap pickle video, but please trust me on this. In this video, we're gonna be covering a lot of crazy things about Tucker or Tiny Mac Dude, as his rise on YouTube has been completely insane. I mean, 1 million subscribers in a freaking year is crazy.
Dang, maybe I should start some Minecraft. Hold on. Been wanting to play Muse Dash, but I feel like if I buy it, nah. Okay, there's some weirdness in it. There's some weirdness in it. I'm not gonna lie, but you won't look like a goon. Oh, did this update? Oh, minor patch. Where's it at? Muse Dash, A, B, C, D. There we go. It's honestly fun though. The songs and stuff are fun. Now, the only thing that's a little bit annoying about it now is that all their packs are separate. So you'll have to buy where the frick their DLCs are. Am I bugging? Yeah, Muse Plus. Muse Plus. Whoa, and it's on sale for 89 cents. So if you really want it, this is probably the best time. Unless you already have it. It's only $3 normally. But it's worth it. It's worth it. Some characters are weird looking though. Hold on. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, it's 89 cents right now. God, that's loud. That's a little. Let's see. But they got this amazing character. But then they also do have, yeah. And yeah. But then they got Ballerina Maria. I can literally afford that. It's amazing. Honestly, you might as well cop it. It's fun. It's a fun game. But yeah. I would play, but no, I'm not gonna mess up my arms today. That's for tomorrow. Oh wait, hold on. I actually do need to play it. There's an April Fool's thing happening today. Hold on, let's do that real quick. Whatever. Who even cares about YouTube drama? It's being installed right now. Why did I say arrow? Let's do this. Boom. Okay, hold on. Let me get this April Fool's update out the way, because I keep missing it every year. Where's it at? How do I find this? All search TUT. Okay. Because April Fools. Oh my god. Wait, what's the name of this? Whatever. Audio's gonna mess up for a second. What's the name of the tutorial song? Oh, that's how you do it. Bet. Here, how to play, tutorial stage. Huh? What? Don't tell me my stuff is bugged. Alright, logging off chat. I'll see ya. Have a great day. There we go. It's here. Okay. Let me get this out the way.
Welcome, my friend. Everyone has rhythm. Even those who don't think they do.
I gotta get this little dude out the way.
I hope you enjoy finding your own.
No.
3, 2,
Okay. awesome. You are a genius, right? Of course. Thank you. Boom. There we go. Finally did it. Go play songs. You will collect all the illustrations and lovely girls, be the good friends. Without doubt, as well as a talented gamer, you will find the boss. Find the final boss and discover the truth of this world. What the fudge? Trivia, there's multiple endings to the tutorial. Well, that was the April Fool's version. Let me end this recording. Boom. And there we go. Back to reactions. Okay, I will get good at this. Let's see. Simping. Okay. Daquan Wiltshire. This is someone I've been wanting to react to. Except this dude's crap is so freaking long. And yes, I subscribed. Let's see. Needs to be on the list after. It's too long, bro. There's nothing I can react to here. 25 minutes. I can actually react to that. All men are secretly gay reaction. What's the name of this video? Hold on. Let me look this up. Actually, no. That's not even the type of stuff I do. So let's see. God. Michi. Pat God versus Spo Eager. Okay. Let's not recommend that channel. I don't want to see anything with Pat God. I seen one video. I'll let the VTuber stuff stay. I'm sorry. First time playing Fortnite. VTuber loses. Oh yeah! I never seen this fully. Let's actually let this play.
Have you ever watched someone destroy their entire career in real time? One bad take turns into 2, then 3, until their reputation is set on fire in a blaze of ego, hypocrisy, and self-sabotage. That's exactly what happened with Gunpei, a VTuber who preached against parasocial.
Alright, wait. Frick, I forgot to do the nerd voice. Now, I heard of Gunpei before. Let me move my mic right. There we go. I've heard of Gunpei before. I heard of her through my little brother. And she had some concerning comments. Honestly, if I can pull up her channel right now. Let's see. Gunpei. I don't think you're linking her down. Understandable, but let me just still look this up. Gunpei. Oh, did she delete her channel? Oh, she guilty. No. Gunpei. Comments reaction. I guess she... Oh, she really did delete her account and everything. She's guilty. Huh, interesting. I'm sorry, isn't Rev dead? Hold on. Let me not put anything on this man's name. But isn't this dude...
Hey, what's up, guys? Rip here. Welcome back to another edition of Community Notes, Violating People. In case you don't know how this works, this is a communal fact.
I don't know what this guy's all about. Let me check first. I don't know if he's gonna have anything weird on his Twitter.
Underneath a tweet providing additional context, and if that note gets enough...
Yo, shut up. All right, now. Hold on. I'm just looking something up because it's... Woo, that's scary. Alright, so let's see right here. So he was called. Okay, so he isn't a lowly con. right? Hold on. Let me go back to. Let me pull up the census screen again because this is terrifying. Okay, looks like nothing weird is being shown, but I'm kind of still scared. Okay, so Rev isn't a lolicon. Huh. Okay, hold on. What the frick is this? Let me look through before I should pull it up. Okay. Okay. Yeah, this guy doesn't show anything weird. So let's see. Lolicon's degenerate. Let's see. Wait, what? What's happening? See, but why is everyone calling him the closet? Like, if everybody's calling him, it's kind of just weird. I think it's your personal 9/11 is the funniest scene. It said, VTuber that I liked is endorsing Rev says Desu, a closet pedo who defends lolicon, i.e. sexual depiction of minors. Certified bruh moment. But like when I was just looking through his stuff, it didn't look like he was. But I could be wrong. I thought he was like condemning people for it. Am I wrong? You have a crisis any time. Someone attacks the lolicon and you provide no reasonable defense. Lolicon is degenerate, and someone being degenerate doesn't make it illegal. If you're thinking harms real people, then oh. Lowly is a body type exclusive to fiction that simply means petite. No, the frick it doesn't. What? What the frick? Hold on. Oh, what is this? Whoa, scared. Oh, we gotta see a face. Whoa! Oh my god, that was terrifying. I do not like looking through Twitter. Family friendly. I'm not clicking on Cottontail VA stream. No. Alright. So what is he not or is he? I don't know. Let's not care. Gunpie looks like they deleted the stuff.
Content while secretly building one of the most dangerously
I forgot to say
obsessed
chat.
fan base in the community. For months, she mocked other VTubers for monetizing fan relationships, shamed women for taking donations, and clowned on creators with secret boyfriends. But the entire time, she had one too. And while her parasocial antics were bad enough, her downfall wasn't just about leading on fans, it was about picking fights she couldn't win. Because somehow in the middle of it all, she also decided to go to war with a plushie maker. This is the story of how Gunpie built an empire on contradictions, cruelty, and obsession, until it all collapsed in the most ironic way possible. This wasn't new behavior for Gunpie. She had a long track record of controversies, jumping between different online identities, going by names like Zuba, Anon to Nona, and Francel. But of all of these personas, her Zuba account was especially infamous, constantly pushing boundaries and leaning into unhealthy dynamics with her audience. One of the clearest examples? Her frequently asked questions section, where she was shockingly open about the kind of fan interactions she encouraged. A fan asked, "Can we send intimate photos of ourselves, pics, cum tributes, etc.?" And
okay, that's disgusting. No. But this is why some people need to just have more friends in real life. Like honestly, if you feel like you're going down this route of saying this to a random person online, that you're not close with at all. Oh wait, I'm using the wrong voice. Nah, I don't need it for that. Just go outside. Genuinely, it's not as scary as you think it is. Genuinely, like if you really feel like you're going down this route, just talk to somebody. Not everybody's gonna avoid you. Not everyone's gonna think you're like the plague. If that's why you're not going outside and talking to people, if you're some reason seeing this video, hey, make sure to like and subscribe. By the way, but yeah, just take care of yourself. Don't ever do this. Born in 2000. Huh? She's 4 years older than me. She's 25.
Can we send intimate photos of ourselves, pics, cum tributes, etc.? And instead of shutting this down, she enthusiastically responds, "Yes, you can, heart emote. I'm more than okay with them being sent to me. I enjoy seeing them. And I also archive them just to let you know." It's worth noting that she kept records of everything. And honestly, that just sounds like a blackmail disaster waiting to happen. But you know what's really a disaster waiting to happen?
There's
My
no way it's a
attempts
sponsor.
at cooking. Seriously, if
There's
there
no
were
way this is a
records of
sponsor
that,
section.
I'd never live
When
it
was this
down.
video made? Frick! I can't even skip it then, cause like this one actually matters. It's not like one of those years old ones. Okay.
That's why I stick with Factor, because their chef-crafted, dietitian-approved meals mean I don't have to worry about burning my kitchen down. They're fresh, never frozen, and ready in just 2 minutes, so I can skip the stress of meal prep and just eat. With over 35 meals per week, including keto, calorie smart, vegan, and protein plus, I always have something delicious and actually good for me. Plus, they have snacks, smoothies, and more to keep me going throughout the day. So skip the takeout trap and fuel up for your goals. Get 50% off and free shipping on your first Factor box using my link. Click the link in the description below or scan the QR code with your phone. But now, let's go back to Gum Pie. She made it also very clear that she didn't just see her fans as supporters, she saw them as boyfriends. In her frequently asked questions section, she stated that she didn't want to post these pictures publicly because they were meant to be private between her and her audience. "I don't want to reply because it'll be public and I don't want anyone else to see your precious parts. If it's okay for me to be greedy, yeah, I'll be part of my collection if that's okay. I'd use it for my own material if that's okay. I don't want to fill my blog with those photos because they're just private fun between me and you. I really enjoy everyone's photos so far. Thank you so much."
Ooh. If only I had my face cam. Next time I'll do my hair and stuff so you can actually see my face cam. But right now it's like, ugh. Woo! Yikes. And y'all fell for this? Y'all fell for this? Not y'all. You know what I mean? The people who were supporting Gunpowder, who was sending stuff. Please tell me nobody actually sent something. But if someone literally said, if we submitted something, how would we know if you saw it? You probably was thinking about sending something.
And here someone asked, "Any kind of pic you would enjoy? Maybe muscles, maybe butts?" And she says, "I like anything you want to present to me. I do like seeing bulges and seeing you pleasure yourself with a background of cozy bedsheets if you wanted to know my preferences." So she didn't just flirt with her fans, she treated them like they were in an actual relationship with her. She actively leaned into full-scale girlfriend experience content, going as far as posting personal photos of her and sharing intimate messages.
"Do you want to cuddle?"
There we go. Huh. No, I'm not there for this type of cringe.
As detailing every aspect of her life, even her weight after going to the bathroom. She also
115.
went above and beyond her weight.
The fuck? She wearing a mask in that side? That threw me off guard.
After going to the bathroom? She also went above and beyond to prove she
115
was
is
always
crazy small.
available for them, such as sleeping in voice calls with her fans so they wouldn't suspect she had a boyfriend, and spending hours in Discord voice calls so fans always had access to her. And then there was her viral rant about dating her audience, where she openly declared that she saw nothing wrong with it, even saying that it was cheating if her fans had relationships outside of her. "I'm not just a streamer, I am in love with my community. It hurts to know on both sides if someone has a relationship. It's literally cheating because I spent a whole day in a call yesterday flirting in Discord and we had a date together. This wasn't just engagement farming.
Let's not become one of those reaction streamers that just sit here. What the frick is going on? I mean, she deleted her stuff, so I guess the downfall really happened. I want to talk about someone who's currently alive and doing things. Philly, and I never liked her. That George Floyd joke was crazy. I'm sorry. That was crazy. So let's not say I never liked her. It's just that George Floyd joke was crazy. Like not even like a year. Like, come on now. At least give it like some time. I don't even think it was 3 months later. Like, there's dark humor, but like, at least give it time.
That took away her ability to.
Let's look at this person probably destroyed their stuff too. Like, genuinely, what am I even? Oh, this.
You ever just sit back,
This.
sip your coffee, and think, man, the VTuber fandom is kind of weird.
The VTuber fandom is freaking weird as frick. What? The VTuber. Oh wait. Hold on. No, wait. I'm still reporter Joker. The VTuber fandom is actually very, gross sometimes. Like, we can look up. Hold on. Let me, pull out the censoring. Oh, you can't see me. Hold on, guys. I got you. Yes, I'm smaller now. Blah 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 blah. The Shiori novella thing that happened recently. Let's see. I can't really look up her name because people really be looting. Oh, there's nothing loot popping up? What? Where can I find it? Okay, it's getting. Oh, maybe I was wrong. There's not much loot people out there. What the fudge is that? Pin light. Okay, never mind. Thought that was a weird toothbrush or something. Let's say, do you really want an anime girl in your mount? Never mind. Cause like I would. Nope. Let's not finish that. Like right here. This is the closest I'll get to it. Is this some kind of new idol group that's debuting? Or is this AI? I'll have to ask my friends. They're the ones who really keep up on that. But yeah, people was mad at Shiori Novella because she collabed with a dude from Hollow Stars, which was insane. Not everyone. I think it was just a loud minority. But like, it's crazy to have people still like that. They go for that. What was it called? The unicorn experience, right? This person's probably gonna talk about it better than me, better than I, since they're actually a VTuber. Because it's literally mostly the women VTubers, not the. Granted, I don't really see any men VTubers like that, because it's more of a woman-dominated type community.
Not in a bad way necessarily, just in a.
Ooh. Okay, no, we'll let it slide. I want to see her opinion. Then we'll go to someone else's opinion so we can see two different sides.
Twitter
of
has
this.
way too much free time kind of way. Some fans are chill, creative, and just here to have fun. But then you have the ones who treat VTubers like their personal anime protagonists, get way too invested in made-up drama, or act like the streamer missing a single day means the world is ending. And honestly, it's getting exhausting. So today, let's talk about why the VTuber fandom feels a little off, how we got here, and whether there's any hope left for things to calm down.
Yeah, this is interesting. Pause to read these. This is cute, and I don't want your follow if you're gonna act like this. Demanding things from streamers is not it. Don't do it. Plus, play Jeff and I will follow you. Screw you. I want Jeff gameplay. Say woo and I'll follow you. Yes, say woo and I'll follow. Okay, it's just weird. I hate tourist. Oh, Joe Cat. Didn't this guy like quit Twitter? Because people were. I mean, the video was a little cringe. Because, like, how dare you do that to other people's waifus and all that? Of course they're gonna get you. Especially. Like, come on now. Like, our characters look alike. They're gonna rag on us, bro. Look at us. We look like cornballs. I'm just gonna say it. We look like cornballs. And you made that video of you surrounded by a bunch of women, nigga. Dang it. I can say it, but like it's still. I'd be trying not to say it. But like, come on now, bro. We look like cornballs. They're gonna get us. Don't. Well, do what you want to do. But what the frick? Love waking up to these. Fun fact, being a fan for 6 years doesn't mean I have to deal with any crap I don't want to do. You're not entitled to me being nice when you're crossing lines or annoying me. If you were asking my view, you realize how messed up you said it was. Man. Stalkers. Wow, this is gonna bite. Okay. Hot take. Make it into VTuber Creative Club is not an accomplishment. Blah, blah, blah. Anyone being a VTuber can join, plus being an affiliate and 18 plus. Blah, 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 blah. What? I don't know.
Let's start with the obvious. Parasocial behavior. If you've been in the VTuber scene for more than 5 minutes, you've seen it. Fans losing their minds because a VTuber collabed with someone of the opposite gender, people throwing a full tantrum if a VTuber doesn't stream for a full day, and viewers acting like they own a VTuber because they donated. Once.
Oh my god, I'm not reading this. I get it. Lame people.
And the worst part,
I don't like
the
the
bigger a
kind of
VTuber
miserable.
gets, the worse this gets. Suddenly,
Honestly, yes, though. Like Iron Mouse and Connor, people be shipping them like crazy. Or nowadays, because that slowed down, I think they said they didn't like it, so people stopped doing it as much. But now it's like Beetle. Beetle with literally any woman he collabs with. People will ship him with anyone. So it's just like, come on, y'all. Y'all can't just be shipping real people. Not sure what I'm saying, y'all. Come on, though. They can't just keep shipping just... I love snapping. I'm sorry. Once I learned how to do it like 2 or 3 years ago, I just keep doing it now whenever I want to think. But yeah, just stop. It's weird. It's weird.
people start treating them like idols instead of just gamers who talk to a camera. Then there's a constant drama.
No, it's definitely because of HoloLive, and then they made Virtual Idol. So now VTubers usually, especially if you're part of a company, you're most likely gonna be an idol. And most of the biggest VTubers out there are part of companies and are seen as idols doing like singing alongs. So now even if you're a smaller VTuber who even like occasionally sings, you're gonna be seen as an idol and they'll probably expect the idol experience. Literally, VTubers can't even say they have a significant other most of the time, or they'd be, you know, canceled and shut down. Unless, what the fudge? Why did I click this?
Get an appointment with my... Oh, can I TMI right now? Oh, you guys don't care, right?
What the frick?
You guys don't care if
Oh,
I'm TMI,
April Fools.
right? Not at all,
Let's say,
right?
when did Bao do this?
Oh, also, be sure to get the tub literally now because it will be gone. Like, this is very
Sorry.
limited edition.
6'9" and hairy, winking face emoji.
What?
Winking face emoji.
I'm 6'9" and hairy.
6'9" and hairy? Hello?
Oh, because she's into that wolf dude.
What did I... What? Why are you telling me this?
Sorry, I'm just trying to see the news.
Why are you telling me this, man? Okay.
Hold on, before I say
Posted
something.
this here. Posted this. Where else can I post? Can I post on Insta? From my computer. Oh god, I'm so behind everything. Okay, basically, I've been trying to get an appointment with my gynecologist for a while, and she had a random cancellation today, and so I just like I like dropped everything and rescheduled everything to go see her because yeah, basically my IUD has been... I got a new IUD because my old one like expired.
Yeah, this is a drama. Gynecologist is the genital thing, right? It's like just a doctor for if you have the slit instead of the tube. I'm never describing genitals like that again. What the frick? Let's continue this. And I'm getting blocked. Whoa! This is like Anubis, but gray? Why the frick are you gray? Graduating Selma VTuber model and everything she comes with. Oh, bitch, I gotta sell a hand over. Please be smart. You don't want to own a model that was involved, and the original owner is still in denial of what they did. You don't want yourself to be. What the frick happened? What did they do? I mean, It's a gray Anubis model, so come on now. Like, come on now. Come on now. Egyptian god, grade instead of that's been a problem. That's transparency, blah. I'm not doing that. Wait, actually, whoa. What was that? Needy VT.
I swear every week there's a new controversy that people act like is the end of the world. One VTuber breathes wrong and suddenly it's trending with 1 million people debating it. And let's be honest, 90% of these dramas are just completely pointless.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't vibe with the way she's trying to explain it. I should probably finish it, but it's just. Oh, yes. Needy VT again. Is that why this is happening? I mean, I'm gonna let it play. I'm gonna let it play. I just. Hold on. It's only 4 minutes, y'all. We can do this.
And the cycle is always the same. The random VTuber gets accused of something, people fight on Twitter over it,
I hate that
someone makes a
justice.
40-minute YouTube
Like
essay
my
about
model,
it,
not-
and then a week later no one even remembers it happened.
Why is it scammed by VTuber in commission? VTuber got caught copying art and it's back. This VTuber scammed off 400 in gifting subs during their subathon. Ah, poor lady. That's actually sucks.
It's like VTuber
How much is?
Twitter doesn't know how to function unless there's something to be mad about. Meanwhile, the VTuber in question is just sitting there playing Minecraft.
Sorry, I only read the beginning. Maybe it gets better. I'm actually manipulating my wife into becoming Ina. I convinced her to take art lessons and lie that her voice hurts my ears so that she could speak more softly. This is obviously fake, though. I picked her on purpose because she was a petite Korean girl with a flat chest. Please let this be fake. The perfect candidate. Oh my god. Lately I've been playing sounds during her sleep and whispering the cucumbers will kill you and only the ancient ones can save you. Okay, yeah, this is fake. I ain't reading this.
Another weird thing, some fans completely forget that VTubers are real people.
Yeah.
Like, VTubers have lore, sure, but that doesn't
Sorry. No, I'll talk about this at the end
mean
of the
they're
video.
literally playing a role 24/7. Yet, some fans expect them to be perfectly in character all the time, and freak out if they say something or do something that doesn't fit into their lore.
They still
Okay,
do
but
that?
here's the thing. Some VTubers absolutely
Oh, wait,
encourage this
I gotta
behavior.
do the nerd. Oh. Never mind. I literally just seen so much about Tectone. It literally just showed his likes full of lowly. No, I'm gonna stop saying lowly because ain't no way some people defend like, oh, it's just a body type. Lowly's not a body type. Little girls. He was like an art of little girls, like drawing and lewd things. Like this one disgusting artist I seen called the CEO of Lowlies when I was scrolling through Twitter like some years back. That was disgusting. So I'm not sure. Isn't Powder? I don't know. The one that actually looks like one. I don't get why people be hating on that. Powder's still mad when people called her out when she attacked the innocent VTuber for stealing her design because she wanted to profit off the small Lola Shy Lily situation. Wow. Oh my god. Hello. Oh my. What? Hello, are you race? What the fudge? Oh my god. No, but why is she still here?
Some literally pretend to be your girlfriend or boyfriend to farm donations. Others lean into drama for views and then act surprised when their fandom is a mess. And let's be real, some just never set boundaries, so fans get way too attached.
I mean, yeah, that's weird. But hey, that's what they trying to do. Probably just got hit other VTubers to do that type of stuff with. Probably the fans take that as an invitation, but you just gotta sometimes put in your stuff. Yeah, collab with something with you. So yeah, it's just okay, whatever. House husband, 18 plus. I don't think that fits in. House husband's supposed to be more wholesome, isn't it? I'm not reading all this.
Like, I get it. Money is money, but don't be surprised when your chat turns into a creepy, obsessed
Stalker
mess.
type beat.
So, is there hope? Yes, because not all VTuber fans are like this. There are plenty of people who just want to vibe, watch streams, and enjoy the content.
Alright, we have 30 seconds.
Fillion? Ah, that explains. No, I'm not gonna say what I want to say. But it's like she's avoiding one of the biggest things about the VTuber community, which is the racism.
Yeah.
Say
But
like
yeah,
that.
makes sense now. That was a Fillion clip. Okay.
This is the joy of streaming. This is the joy of streaming. I get to talk to all you people, but more importantly, I get to talk to Tiramisu. How you doing? See, that's
Like Tiramisu the artist or Tiramisu Bunny VT? I gotta see that now. I'll look that up later. I need to stop wasting your time.
that's all right.
Reloading.
I'm not moving. I'm not fucking moving.
Damn it.
Let's go.
But if the VTuber fandom wants to stop being the internet's weirdest community, we need to stop treating VTubers like idols and notice that they're streamers.
Yeah.
They're not perfect anime waifus. Let go of stupid drama because half of it doesn't even matter. Respect boundaries because a donation does not make you someone's bestie. And remember, it's just entertainment.
Oh, you're Tiramisu Bunny. What the frick? I just read your name.
We're here to enjoy it. Don't lose yourself in it. So yeah, the VTuber fandom is weird, but it doesn't have to be. Let me know in the comments, what's the weirdest thing you've seen in the VTuber community?
Static Tokyo?
And if you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring.
Was it Static Tokyo? Like, come on now. This is what we really trying to talk about. These 5 VTubers are gonna be huge. No. Why is there a members only version? Am I missing something? Members vid. Does he? Oh, he probably. What does he? Uncensor something? What the frick? No. He had a perfect video talking about it. Let's see. I love how it's supposed to be drama. I love how it's supposed to be drama. And here we are. VTuber community. Oh yeah, Zylegal. I actually follow her. Is she Scottish? Yeah. Let's see. Copying. Oh, Talato is good too.
Copying.
No. Whoa. What you doing? I just seen Project Melody. You better not be talking about Project Melody. I vibe with her. Not her 18 plus content. I've never seen it. Let's not go down that route. Faye and Shy Lily, Powder and Lily. My God, Powder. Who the frick is Powder? Do I have to really do it? Do I have to do it? Actually, Rima, let's see what you got. It's 8 months ago.
There's a lot of backstabbing and
See, there we go. Racism. Like, come on now. That's literally the biggest thing with this community most of the time. Granted, it's been getting smaller. So, frick it. I don't even feel like watching that now. I'm about to start drawing real quick. The fudge? Is that Skibbity Toilet?
Shorty, I'm friend. I've been going crazy, shorty. I've been on the deep end. She not innocent.
What the fudge? She show herself IRL? No. You look like you have some crazy stuff to talk about. We can look at Flat Top Chicken, but I really don't want to hate myself today. I said break AI. Okay, you're an artist type beat. I don't really do art. I really wouldn't mind watching Katsumi because actually she's the only VTuber that I watched recently that literally I got immersed into watching. You know what I'm saying? Man, my mind literally just went empty and all I was doing was watching. It's like, that was dangerous as frick. 16 Leo. No, never mind, never mind. I'm thinking of someone else. Never mind. Cause it was some dude who shaved his beard. I need to stop following you, bro. I don't even watch your stuff anymore. Not sure why I had to put that on stream, but whatever. I was gonna do it anyway, and I'll forget if I didn't do it there. Mm-mm, 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 mm-mm. Need to check out Narrow Mai. Got destroyed. Karma Strikes Back. This light here, the gas. Oh yeah, subscribe to Lost Tale, by the way. Let's see, the Viagra story. That's probably in my watch later already. Whoa. Is this racist? Is this racist? What is this? What is this? This ain't racist, really. It's a little exaggerated, but I don't think it's racist. Should I check it out? I mean, what the heck?
All right, all right, all right. Here we are. What up, boys? Blacklight Jack here. And today we are doing a fantastic webtoon read-through of whatever the hell this garbage is. As you can see, the title is called We Got Issues. Like, I'm assuming it's like a black lady thing, like sassy black lady type shit.
Okay, hold on. I'm just trying to see your skin color real quick, bro. I'm just in case it shows something weird on Instagram, let me boop pull up the sensor. Okay, never mind. Okay, never mind. He cool, y'all. He cool. He black. He black. Cause I was wondering, like, is he? The way he said his intro, it's like, okay, he may be black. But then he said that, oh, this may be a black woman thing. It's like, all right, maybe not. But yeah, black like Jack. Okay, he's black. Okay, we'll continue seeing what this dude's about.
Shit. And I gotta say, right from the cover, it doesn't look too flattering. But you never judge a book by its cover,
Yes,
unless it's something on Lipton Candace. The only reason why I know this effing thing exists is because I saw another individual review this thing on her channel, and it didn't look too great. But
I can't watch that, bro. Genuinely, I'm here for drama. I'm here for the nitty gritty, the buns. First stage production, EN. What the frick? Dang. Okay, you're a pirate. Why am I doing? I'm messing up. I'm just trying to see something though. First stage production. Oh, what the frick? Interesting. Interesting. Okay, I'm doing too much. Boop. It looks like they do be singing. This is not what I'm here for. I'm here for drama. Here for pain. Get that on my face, bro. This is lame. I was planning to play Overwatch. You know that? But now I forgot to install it. And now it's going to be the whole thing of today. Playing Overwatch and calling it Marvel Rivals. That was going to be the April Fools. But now, here we are looking through YouTube trying to find something to react to. I'm about to look up something crazy real quick. I'm about to look at something. What the frick? Sorry. You know how they be making her fine sometimes. Alright. What you got for me, Dream? I don't want to watch you. Let's see. Flat Top Chicken. This guy. Let's see. Did he post anything new? Worst mechanic, Q&A of all time. Dating in today's generation. Yeah, this dude barely uploads. None of that even looks interesting. I say as I'm streaming nothing interesting at all. I think I'm about to end it, so quick if I don't find anything within 10 minutes. I'll give myself 10 more minutes. Salty shrimp pasta. Plan to play this again because I played Purgatory before. I wouldn't mind replaying it. Not playing a new Friday Night fucking update. Dory Carey, YouTube and the Sprunky Fetish Epidemic. I think I'm subscribed to you. No, I'm not. I mean, I can rant about PewDiePie. But I think everyone already done that enough, so whatever. Oh my god, internet anarchist, bro. Okay, what's up? Cause you keep appearing. Your content don't look fun. It looks depressing as frick. This is literally the same thing 3 times over. I watched this, so I must have enjoyed you, right? I had to enjoy you if I watched that. But why? I don't know. It's just frick. I can't say it looks basic. It's just not for me. Does it say dude reveals his underwear in color and gets money? How much money? Yo, what do I gotta do? Do I gotta become a VTuber and do some crazy stuff? Can't do the boyfriend experience, but you know what I'm saying? Yeah. When you rely on your body for your career, Lizzo's flop era. I do not. No, let's see it.
Breaking news, 5 past dancers and a banana has accused the once body-positive singer Lizzo of having a vile work environment and actual harassment. Look, there's the banana now! Sir, can you give me a statement?
Oh my god, haven't I been through enough?
They can never make me hate you, Lizzo. You're my body-positive queen. You made me feel beautiful in my body. In other Lizzo news, the singer has also lost about 100 pounds.
Intentionally.
I am actually on an intentional weight loss journey right now.
I mean, it's creative as frick. I want someone to start me off with the nitty gritty. Oh,
Minecraft.
Turkey Tom, hold the frick on. Hold on. Cause no. I think you infamous. This is not. Hold on. Let's look up Turkey Tom real quick. Cause I'm not trusting that. Frick that. Pull up the sense bar cause it's Twitter. You already know how it is. Granted, nothing lewd has flashed yet every time I open it. But it's gonna be the time I don't. Okay, it looks like this is safe. Oh. Huh? Whoa, right here. What the heck is this? Okay. So, Turkey Tom is racist and anti-Semitic. They ain't going down this Kanye arc. Ooh. Oh, when he was 17. Oh, this is 2023. Yeah, they don't. Sykes. He didn't. Don't care. Yeah, if it was like a year or two ago, I'm sorry. A year or two ain't that much for change. I think we're gonna end it here. I think we peaked after we did the Muse Dash thing. I want to hear that. I'm gonna put this in my because I actually like this song. It's so goofy. I love these type of songs. Like, let me show you something. Like, if we're getting rid of the freaking model, this guy was only good for the beginning. Boop. Let me show you something. I love. What the frick? Why did my stuff just like? Let's see. Where's that? There's no way I was getting so many. Right here, like Friday Night fucking lyric covers. Let's see. Let's click this one, right? I love these so much because it's like role play, but in the form of music. How the frick do they do that? It's role play, but music. It's music role play. Cause like they don't know all the lyrics. Like we can click right here. I liked it. I always gonna like these when I come across them. It's literally just role play music, and I love it with a passion. Look at this. All of these I watch. Cause it's literally role play music. That's literally so creative and cool. Cause it's not like each note has a lyric to it. Like right here. Okay. No, I don't think this one even has it. It's literally just role play music. Do not say that. He not say that in the song, but they infer it from that, and they give them their own little personalities and stuff. What makes it so heat that I love it so much. That's one of the greatest things the Friday Night Funkin' community has done. You can tell that I really like listening because it shows that I listen. Okay, I literally listened to this multiple times. Literally, all these listen to, liked, listen to, listen to, liked, listen to, and liked. It's so good. I love these little role play songs that they be coming up with. We'll do one more thing. Let's look up. There's no April Fool's stream. April Fools. Okay. Is this racist? I feel like I don't know. What the frick? Sorry, LX one's just the most finest girls in was it Nike? Whatever the freaking name is. You nerf her Chubb? The Chubb adds to her. Not to be racist here. But see, this is terrible. This is terrible representation of why this is making people weird. It's literally I have it in my bookmarks. I'm too scared to click this without. Okay, hold on. You get to see me here again. Hold on. I'm sorry that you hear me inhale like that. Let me back this mic up. Cause I ain't even noticed I was doing it. Boop. I mean, I gotta put that one in there. Hey, yo. Okay, bookmarks. Let me scroll. Let me keep scrolling. Wow, that's a lot of scrolling. Wow, that's a lot of scrolling. Wow, that's a lot of scrolling. It's not the model. It's just the implications, I guess. I'm not sure what's the word I'm looking for. Frick, that's a lot of scrolling. My goodness, did I not put it here? Is it not in my bookmarks? It may not be in my bookmarks, y'all. Did I have it in my likes instead? I may have had it in my likes at this point. I'm not sure why. I can literally show my bookmarks. There's nothing weird here. It's just art, Sonic, art, Sonic, Sonic, art, art of Sonic, maybe some Knuckles. But that's not it. Where the frick is that? Is it in my likes? Hold on, y'all. I hate that likes are privated now. Right here. This tweet pretty much encapsulates it. So you tell me there's a savage monkey VTuber who named herself Juju after the magic used in Nigerian religious practices and she whitewashed herself? That's why. Like, I'm not sure why people are complaining about the dress. That's not the worst part. The model, I liked the model at first too, like genuinely, but then when I hear this, like, And Juju, we literally looked it up early on stream, but I can look it up again just in case you're late or new here. I don't think it says no one's watching on this, but on my phone it says people are, so I'm not sure. But yeah. Music, music popular in Nigeria and Yoruba. But she also, and this one also says in this Merriam dictionary, magic and charms for African people, West African peoples. So it's interesting. That's all I'm saying. It's a little interesting that she even did lighten up her model a bit. Don't really care about the bangs and all. And technically her head, it's not dreads. I'm sorry, that's not dreads. That's not a style. That's you just matting up your hair. That's not dreads. Yeah, she changed the bangs a bit, the high. Hair lighter. I don't know what they're talking about. But yeah, I don't really care about the hair. Genuinely, there's people of all shapes, sizes, and colors wearing freaking dreads. It's the freaking just this part. And that's why I don't like that it's this part's being overcrowded by this. It's like, do you not see just what everyone's wearing nowadays? Culture is fusing in a way. You know what I'm saying? Hair culture and all that. It's fusing in a way. We see people of all shapes and shapes of all different backgrounds and ethnicities and colors and races, whatever the frick you want to call it. Dang, you got more tabs open than me. Granted, I have a second one somewhere. But it's just, I hate that it's being overcrowded by some people like this. Uncomfortable with a white model rocking dreads. And now, literally, culture is literally melding together more and more. It's just, but I still don't like the fact that she calling it dreads. It's not dreads if your hair is just all matted
Has
up.
been
That's just
the
unclean hair.
banana juju situation. Yeah, oh
I
no,
don't think
not
that's healthy
Twitter.
for
This
it.
has been all over my timeline lately. A bunch of people have.
But like I was saying earlier with hair stuff too, people be getting hair straighteners, like literally. I never got a hair straightener. I'm not sure where I'm going with that, but like, if I wanted to, I could. My afro could be down to my. Really? Did my afro shrink? Well, it's also super shriveled right now and dry because I'd be forgetting to take care of it. But it could be down to my chin right now. That's literally most of my head. Literally just with a hair straightener. So that's nothing wrong with the hair. It's just everything else. Like
Waiting
the
in
lore
on this.
type, the savage monkey.
Basically, what is
what
happening
Nigerian
is that
and
this VTuber
Juju in her name,
posted
Banana
this
Juju.
high save
But
back
if it's from the
photo,
game, she probably
and this
didn't know.
user called Misty Blushies.
You act like I knew. I didn't know. Of course, Juju. You hear that one is more like from back then in cartoons that's associated with, you know, African type magic and stuff. West African, right? That's what it said when I looked it up. So of course. But like, maybe she didn't see those things. You never know with people. So I'm really hoping, I don't think she did it out of like spite and racism. It's just, I hate that it's freaking bull crap like this. A white model rocking dreads? Like, shut up. Nobody cares about the dreads. Okay, there's people acting like they care about the dreads. It's not the dreads part. It's the more of the name and what you are and what you're doing. It's like everything combined.
Am
not
I
just
the
one.
only one uncomfortable with a white model?
Let me let her speak though. I kind of gave up all my
awkward
talking
face,
points too
like
early.
the fact that they have it mixed with straight hair
Oh,
too.
frick,
There's
wait.
a full-on 3 bred right next to a
There we go.
4C
There we go.
lock.
I
I
messed
think
up
you
for a
guys
second.
already know what's going to be my opinion on this. I think it's kind of ridiculous. The user.
And then they pull out, and it's not. Let me not say it's something wrong with Rima Evans start. This is probably one of the biggest tweets, like literally. 4.9K likes, 900 retweets and quotes. Like I don't know, a combination of that. 1.9 million views. So I'm not gonna say it's Rima Everstar's fault that she pulled out this person for the point. It's just like, of course, the worst one grows. Like the worst post grows big. Well, like this would probably be better, but it only got 2,000 compared to 1.9 million. So of course people are gonna see the loudest one and then all dogpile on that. Like let me show you this. If I put up racist, You'll see what I mean. Missed the I. And we'll look up art. Fixing black characters with the racist triangle. What the frick are you talking about? That's blackface. Let's see. Let's take out artists. Can't stop being racist. All these artists racist. Okay, hold on. This is showing a lot of stuff that I'm not trying to get into. That's a cool freaking model.
Hello, everybody. It is time to rust.
But I if only I did not block those well, not blocked. I just hit them with a don't recommend channel thing. Frick, if I didn't do that, y'all see more what I'm talking about. But
Hello,
whenever I see those,
everybody.
I just like, yeah, I'm not trying to deal with this wannabe negativity, bro.
Instead of wasting energy and time on the people who won't.
Let's just look at the comments. What kind of? I'm a black woman artist who draws paints of women, Japanese, blah blah blah, black green eyes. Oh wait, what am I doing? Is it Hero? Hey, ain't this guy a little racist? Like I stopped watching because he was a little
got tagged to a
little off. He was a little off sometimes. Or maybe he's fixed. Maybe he's changed because I don't see him. But the comments are kind of crazy. Cause I don't like it when people can feel like they say, "Where is it at?" Yeah, Omni. We'll look at you instead. Cause at least like he always Omni most of the time sits on the fence. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, this is just crazy. There's some people
Probably be scared of the size of his penis and run away.
Some people be weird with the racism.
What in the freaking world, bro? Oh my god. No BBC equals anger.
Underground crew, what it do?
We don't want your kind here.
Damn! Oh my god!
What are you doing over here, bro? I swear.
That's right.
This clan. But yeah, people will always hate. No, actually, let me go find that Latina lady that I watched do the video on this. Frick, I know I didn't block her channel. She was fudge. She isn't as big as all these other people either. Can see recently uploaded. Fudge! Why is it showing my hero? Watch. What? I didn't mess with her channel though. Did it not say Dan to Dan? Dang, her name started with an S too. Wait, is she even Latina or did I just assume that? I think she was. But I probably assumed it knowing me. You never know. No, I did not. I don't think. Okay, never mind. I don't think Midas is actually. I think it's literally just an April Fool's post. Or like this Nero Maya. I need to unfollow her soon. Cause I'm pretty sure she been. It's all that poop art too. I couldn't even pay attention to her points because all the art of just disgusting poop bull crap. Let's see. We got something. Hey, yo. Whoa. That ain't even in my watch later. I know what kind of stuff I saved. This is probably in it. It's not. This? No, I don't even like Dunkin' Donuts. Why the frick would I save that? This is in it, though. No, it's not. What the fudge? Is that way I can see block channels? Because maybe I can use one of them as an example for what I'm trying to show you. Not going to find it with all the times I put don't recommend channel. YouTube probably figured out the algorithm like, oh, he don't like grifters. Is that what y'all be calling them? Grifters. It's just... it's so weird. Like how there's mostly two extremes. But granted, it's Twitter, so of course there's gonna be two extremes. It's just so gross to see all the discord that be happening. Boom, refresh. I vibe with Wolfie Chew. We have the same birthday, so I gotta always support her. Please. And I ain't taking that back. I know Wolfie Chew won't do any wrong. I'm gonna always support Wolfie Chew. Unless he ends up being weird and I'm wrong. Like this. It's like Flat Top Chick. I react to. I ain't gonna lie. When I be watching Daquan Wiltshire, it's fun watching him, but that's not fun for a stream. Never plan to do it on a stream. Not wearing underwear, don't care. Like, why is it showing me the wrong things? You ain't black if you haven't had this. What the fudge? Is that chicken covered gravy? Is that ramen, Oreos, and ice cream or some bull crap? I want some Chick-fil-A right now. Just for a milkshake, I'm not gonna lie. So let's not do that because I don't got the money for that and I'm kind of broke.
VTubers.
It's Phillian. It's just like, I don't really care whatever Phillian be going through like that. Like, of course, I don't wish harm on Phillian. Like, come on now. That's just weird to wish harm on someone. Even if they did do a little racist joke here and there. Like, harm? No. But frick Phillian. Like, come on now. Don't vibe with it. That was a terrible joke. Way too soon and everything. It's just, and you know what kind of fan base you have, so of course you'll say that joke because you know you'll just get away with it no matter what. And that's most controversial indie game. Do I want to hear this dude's opinion on Andy and Lele? Not really. I mean, granted, I understand why people were mad at it, right? Now, we'll hear it.
The reputation for being literally the coolest thing ever. I don't think I've seen a genre of video game.
The frick, did he lose weight? I literally just... Huh? No. Am I bugging?
I made a video on the did a good job, and that's would be much to talk about. But bring it to his standing and sharing plus even to exist.
I need to watch that video one day. What? No, he looks different, doesn't he? Let's see that. Maybe he's just further away from the camera.
The reputation for being literally the coolest thing ever.
Why am I still
I don't
recording?
think I've seen a genre of video game that brings out my autism quite like
maybe
a good
no.
indie game.
Maybe he's been out in the sun more. Maybe that's it. Maybe he's just darker. I don't know.
At a time where we were just getting so much AAA slop, indie games acted as this new alternative where passion ruled over profits and was a massive breath of fresh air for a lot of people. With the success of stuff like One Shot, Celeste, and that one game made by Toby Fox, the name is escaping me right now. It showed up-and-coming devs that you could be your own boss in the gaming industry and do it without living off pennies for the rest of your life. Now, in 2025, I'd go as far as to say that the best indie games are competing with the highest budget big studio hits. So, indie games are all sunshine and rainbows, right? Yeah, no. October 13th, 2023 marked the release of a game called The Coffin of Andy and Lily. It was also the day everything...
No, he's British. Nope, he's British. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say he's British. Of course, he's gonna say the name different. He's gonna say the, and maybe I've been saying it wrong this whole time. But isn't it Lele, right? Andy and Lele. But if it's Lily, it's not Lily. Might as well just make it Lily. It's Lele. What the frick?
Thing went to hell. Murmurs arose regarding the game's depiction and glorification of incest. That wasn't a pause for dramatic effect, by the way. I just didn't want to get demonetized for having a bad word at the start of my video. A lot of the posts criticizing the game came from Twitter, but this did start to seep into the actual game's reviews on Steam. The people who enjoyed...
Was it really? Like, genuinely, I played it, right? I think the only times you can do really incest is that one ending. But I always say that's just a choice. you choose to do incest, you maybe need to get slapped in the mouth, even if you're a completionist. But it's like, wasn't, I don't know. Maybe I need to replay it because now that I'm older and my brain's more developed, it's not fully developed. Whatever, what is it, the frontal lobe or some bull crap? But it's more developed, so maybe I'll see how weird it was now, and I won't continue playing the game. But back then, it was like, okay, it's just a fun little cannibalistic, murdery game.
The game came out saying very normal things in order to defend the game's honor. Things would reach their boiling point when the creator of the game came out and made a statement regarding the absolute dumpster fire that was occurring, stating they had no intentions of toning down the story along with this now infamous image. People didn't take that one well. During all of this, 4chan would end up doxing the creator of the game, forcing them to completely erase their online presence and hand over parts of the development to another studio under the name of Kit9. For the better part of a year, this game existed as merely a memory for me, and then I immediately forgot about it, and now we're here. I did try and watch a video about the game so I could make that YouTuber's opinion my own, but it was a video by Lily Orchard.
What Lily Orchard do?
Okay, so none of these discussions about the game really tell me what I need.
Whoa, he's way too loud. You can barely hear me. Let's turn that down to 40. That was, yeah, he's one of the, yeah, there we go.
To know. So with no other choice,
we'll turn it up to 50.
I bought the game. Yes, I can see the look on all of your faces right now, but believe me, explaining how this game was a business expense to my accountant was way worse. So let me see what this game's all about. The Coffee of Andy and Lily starts with a flashback to an event we will find out about way later on. One of the two main characters wake up. This character is Ashley. She's awful.
Yeah.
More on that later.
But she chill. That's little sis.
We already noticed how filthy everything is. There are dishes everywhere, bags of trash that have clearly been piling up for a while, and these weird brown stains. God, just looking at this makes me want to crash out. Before we really know what's going on, we do get some insight from the narrator when we interact with basically anything, really.
You get nothing! You lose!
Firstly, that all of the cabinets are completely empty, something the narrator is very much used to. Ashley is as well, seeing as she'd had to fill her stomach with water to trick her body into thinking that she was full multiple times. Ashley managed to find a can of tomatoes and shows it to the other main character and her brother, Andrew. The tone of the setting is really established once the warden is introduced. He doesn't really care about the fact that the siblings are dying of hunger, is fine lying about food arriving today, and then using that lie to threaten them into obedience. So characters are nonchalant in their cruelty, sure, but then there's a news broadcast which pretty clearly shows their disinterest with anyone's safety in the apartment complex the siblings are in. Oh, and also the fact that they threatened anyone who tries to check on their loved ones with being shot on sight.
I am here to deliver you berries.
My favorite settings, the one where people are blatantly awful and nobody checks them. This happens later too, and it irked me there as well. Anyway, a neighbor begins playing this awful music.
From the screen to the ring to the pen to the key.
Honestly, what's the dude's name? KSI, his song wasn't as bad. I heard the Phase one afterwards, and I feel like that one's worse. Their little, whatever the frick that song was. I don't even want to hear it again. But granted, the KSI one I heard was a Megalovania mix. So, you know.
We get a little flashback to give people a little more context on why everything is so shit. A supposed water contamination happened at their apartment, forcing them to quarantine until everything was sorted, and they weren't a threat to anyone else. However, neither of the siblings' parents drank any water and were therefore allowed to stay with the rest of society. Another thing worth noting is how Ashley's mother doesn't believe her when she says the staff aren't feeding her, calling it another one of her tall tales. After a while, she stopped stopped responding to their calls in general. In one of the many parallels in the game, Andrew gets a phone call from someone. We don't get to hear their side, but it's pretty clear that whoever was on the phone was dumping Andrew. The next morning, their neighbor is back on the same shit again, and this time gets killed for it. Something interesting is that Andrew and Ashley care more about ransacking the guy's house for any spare food than whether he's actually okay. Ashley and Andrew come up with the idea to eat their dead neighbor to fix their hunger issue. More, I promise I'm gonna stop saying this, but more on that scene later. But the knowledge that the devil exists is actually a good bit of hope for the siblings. Let's not unpack that at all. They would now turn over a new leaf and dedicate their lives to Christianity. They try to recreate the summoning and not die. But before that could happen, the warden on their floor finds out their neighbor is dead, and they have to quickly clean up his room. A decently funny joke occurs here with Andrew and the warden trying to trade porn for a packet of noodles. That's the only thing worth mentioning for this scene. Eventually, the warden gets bored of this and catches Ashley in a closet she was hiding in. Before anyone could really ask questions, Andrew kills the warden. With this, more of the game opens up. We can now go down to the 3rd floor of the apartment and actually speak to another human being who has a full fridge of food? Turns out everyone on the 4th floor was just unlucky, I guess. Ashley baits another warden into being sacrificed, and Andrew murders the first person in the whole game that wasn't a complete degenerate. Before the two of them leave, an argument breaks out and gets pretty
I'm not gonna
They end up
lie.
making up and going.
Okay, you're right. It's a summary. Let me skip the summary. I already know the story. I played it. So let's... Boom. There we go.
While I managed to condense a playthrough of this game into, oh wow, 5 minutes, it doesn't really explain why I think this game is a mixed bag. When I finished playing the game, I was a little taken aback at how inoffensive some of the content really was. To be fair, I was walking into this expecting the absolute worst.
Yeah, that's also something that I was hearing something bad about it, but I was like, it's cheap. Let's check it out. And it wasn't that bad. I don't really... So I feel him on that. I feel him on that for real. For real, I say. Let's continue.
So anything less would have been a step up. But then there are these weird decisions made that stop me from saying this game is all good as well. Before I verbally annihilate this game, and God, I need to make some friends. Before I talk about my issues of the game, I do want to talk about the things I liked, which is a lot surprisingly. The first thing I think any video game needs to do is have good music.
It was perfect. Perfect. Everything. Down to the last minute.
Really? I mean, yeah, the music was good for the background, but yeah, I understand. It did fit the theme, so I'll let it chill.
If your thing is gonna be complete arse, you could at least be generous.
You chill with that Sonic Forces slander, though. No, because I have the game. I just borrowed it from my brother since he never played it. So technically, I liberated it from him, but whatever, we'll continue.
To not assault my ears of something that sounds like it came out of Sonic 4. And thankfully,
Actually,
the
I think I
call
was
of Andy
jamming
and
to it.
Lily is pleasant on the ears throughout the entire game. I'd go as far as to say that some of the tracks used are pretty memorable, and stuff I would like to use in my future videos. Okay, I never thought I'd have to say this, but considering the current landscape for video games, I am glad each episode felt like a finished product. I don't think any corners were cut in order to save time, and I would say
it was going to take... The developer said it was going to take them a year, which one thing I don't like about this community is how impatient they are. That made me a little mad. Let's see. Adventures of Andy and Lele. The Coffin of Andy and Lele. The Cry About It update. The fudge? Oh, frick, it's out? But see, this. Release episode 3, Decay, part 1 out of 2. Instead of people wanting to wait, the creator gave us a thing like, oh yeah, you know, if you don't want to wait, vote here. And it was so annoying. Because literally, it's going to have one cliffhanger for episode 4. This is roughly 6 hours long, which is good. It's complete. Cool. This is fully written and needs to be in development for a long time. Episode 3 of Burial. It's fully written, but it's not start. It's literally like, y'all could have waited, bruh. That's one thing I don't like. Y'all literally could have waited, and now I don't want to play the game so early. I want to play through it all at one go. But I know what's best for the channel is that I gotta freaking play it now. My God, it's just on my nerves. Just because people don't know how to wait. Genuinely. I'm glad that I freaking waited though. It looks like they had to update some big bugs. Maybe this ain't real. It's probably real. Whatever. It's annoying.
2 is a massive step up in terms of the game's quality. Writing is a different story, but we're not there yet. The gameplay is really well done as a kind of mix between an RPG and a visual novel. I feel like if it lacked either aspect, I would have been way more bored, since the game does have a very simple loop that is occasionally broken up by very good art. It's also paced really well. Nothing goes on for too long unless you're incompetent like I was multiple times while playing this game. Whenever I feel like something was
stuck on that cult
to feel
thing.
repetitive,
How to get down the elevator.
have a drastic mix-up. I was also rewarded for paying attention to my surroundings. There's a bit where you need to get ingredients for this dish, and they don't tell you where they are. But if you're like me and spam A around the whole room, then you feel so smart that knowing the potatoes were in the back garden. And... that's all the positive things I have.
Alright, here we go. Here we go. Let's see if I disagree or agree with this dude. This is the part. This is what I'm here for. I'm here for arguments.
To say, okay, time to tear this game apart. I think the overall setting for the game is kind of boring. Having Andrew and...
okay, it was bland. I'll let him have that. Hold on. Phone was going dead. I had to plug it out.
Actually locked in a room that they can't leave is completely fine. But it's more how everyone else reacts to just about anything. A blatantly crummy road feels pretty played out despite how each year it seems to become more realistic. But having stuff like Toxisoda, a brand that admits it's selling you shit, or the news showing such obvious disregard towards everyone who supposedly died is just lame. In an attempt...
I guess that's more of a personal opinion, so that's not really... I mean, you can see it as lame. I think it's just because it's like our world but worse, or it's where our world is growing to it if you like want to see it that way. But yeah, okay, that's kind of a lukewarm thing. Just I guess whatever.
Attempts to highlight how corrupt...
I thought he was gonna say like, oh yeah, you know, it's granted. I know, let him finish talking, whatever. Hey, you know. What the frick am I trying to say? Granted, the setting was a little bit plain sometimes. Like, you really stay in one area and you walk maybe back and forth multiple times just to get some things, but it's not. I don't feel what he's saying right here.
This world is, it kind of fucks with my ability to take anything seriously. And I mean, does the game even want me to? I am ignoring some of the more atrocious dialogue I had to read while playing this game. The tone is all over the place. The cult that their neighbor was a part of are kind of just chill dudes. If this weren't a place where they were trying to summon demons, I'd say this was just a regular social club or something. One of you guys literally summoned a demon. Why are you not acting like this is a big deal? Speaking of big deals, the only reason why Andrew and Ashley even get away with eating their neighbors is because of the people who trapped them in there in the first place, deciding to go scorched earth on the entire project. But genuinely, why did they do this? The only reason I can think of is the media going crazy once they realized the living conditions everyone was forced to live in. But that doesn't really make sense. The media is in this shadow organization's pocket, as seen with how they reported about the residents of the apartments as being completely fine with nothing wrong going on. And even if there was, you'd get shot for checking anyway. So surely it's not worth the attention of burning down an entire apartment because of 2 people. Another reason I thought up was the fact that murders happened and a police investigation would be bad for them. But I must reiterate, they were allowed to shoot civilians on sight. This was reported in the media and everyone was fine with it. So like, surely the police are in on it. Either that or they're supremely incompetent, which is also not far off from real life. Normally, I could ignore a lot of these problems. Suspension of disbelief, 9/11 didn't happen in Turning Red, you know, all that jazz. But these systems are not only brought up in the game, but some of the bigger reasons for characters acting the way they do is because of this. Episode 2 starts with Andrew commenting on how they need to keep a low profile in case the police recognize and arrest them. It would make no sense for whoever trapped them in the apartment to want people to think they're dead. Simply pointing out how they ate one of their neighbors would probably be enough to convince most people that that anything that comes out of their mouth is crazy talk. This would only make sense if the writer wanted to give the characters a freebie for everything that happened in episode 1. It would...
I don't know. I don't know. I'm listening. I need to hear what he's saying. Because I'm listening, but I'm not fully hearing it yet. Because it's like... I think that was just them being paranoid. I think that was the whole point, right? Just Andrew was being paranoid. It's like, I don't think they would be looking for us. They wouldn't be out loud, just looking for us and have our posters in the police station. Was I trying to speak for Ashley right there? I'm not sure.
Be
Think
in
so.
the apartment's best interest to turn these two in as fugitives, but that would make the story the creator wants to tell a lot harder, so this is what we get instead. Characters doing really weird shit also extends to almost anyone who interacts with the siblings too. This was something I tried to fit into the next section, but it made more sense here. Andrew and Ashley's mother was completely right. She saw how codependent they were and tried to put a stop to it. She knew about their murders and still kept them around, and because of that, she suddenly had these terrible traits tacked onto her. For some reason, she doesn't believe Ashley when she complains about the food, and has no issue with the fact that her kids apparently died in a fucking fire like 2 days ago. I don't know if I ever have a kid.
They didn't like... Hold on. Let me listen to that again, because, see, I'm listening, but I need to hear.
And tried to put a stop to it. She knew about their
like, okay, cool. And then...
murders and still kept them around, and because...
And I was like, yeah.
Because of that, she suddenly had these terrible traits tacked onto her. For some reason, she doesn't believe Ashley when she complains about the food.
I think she probably knew it was happening. She just didn't care, right? Because that was like the whole mom's thing. She sold them out. She genuinely sold them out, but she didn't like hate them enough. Like when they were there, she didn't call the cops instantly. She was just gonna let them go, or she probably was gonna call the cops. You never know. Or she was gonna call up the organization that she sold her kids to once they left. But I like to believe she wouldn't. But I think that was like her whole point. She knew what happened. She just didn't care. Like, yeah, hey, we living good now. I don't gotta worry about those two crazies, and she can peg her husband.
Food, and has no issue with the fact that her kids apparently died in a fucking fire like 2 days ago. I don't know if I ever have a kid. God forbid I ever have a kid. But if I did, hypothetically, I think my...
I don't know. I think I'm gonna get rid of my model because it kind of looks like... I mean, granted, no, never mind. With context, you can tell I'm not making fun, dude. Our hair isn't even the same. I'm just saying, black guy with glasses. Like, it's just... I'm gonna get rid of it just for good looks. It don't feel right.
First question would be how either of them survived a building being set on fire and then collapsing on them. Mortality rates for that stuff is kinda low. I'm not even kidding. This is hardly addressed. We aren't told why they have these and why they're so nonchalant about their supposed dead kids popping up again. The only thing she says regarding these papers is that they're easy to fix, as if that was my remote concern right now. Is that supposed to imply that she knew they weren't dead? Surely she would call somebody if that was the case, right? I personally don't believe the writer thought about any of this and just wanted to throw some...
Granted, maybe I immersed myself too much, and maybe these are actual genuine qualms, but just... Now, that part right there, like, yeah, maybe I'm not sure how she knew, like, why she wasn't surprised. It's been a while since I played this part, but I guess she wasn't surprised when they pulled up. She's like, nah, whatever. I'm never gonna escape these two. Maybe that was her thought process. But everything else is like... I already gave my opinion on that, so let's just continue
sort
this.
of shade towards the mother's way. This is kind of my main issue as a whole, because the game makes a point of how terrible these two are, but never really commits to making them all bad.
It does? It probably does. It's, like I said, it's been like, how long since I played this? Let me just go to my channel real quick. I know. She's a cat girl. She stopped being a girl. She turned to a cat girl. That's adorable. 3D audio role. I don't listen to ASMR. Nope. Playlist. Let's see. Story. Boom, boom, boom. Dungeon Munchies. Confident Andy and Lele. Yeah, it's been like a year since I last played. So, of course, I don't remember it perfectly. So, was she surprised? Probably not. Let's see. What is up? What? Andrew tries to talk. So it was this one. No, it was this one. What the fudge? So I'm just looking. I'm just looking through my stuff. Dang, I don't know when the frick I got to this part, bruh. I don't know. We'll do it. But yeah, probably wasn't surprised. Maybe she was. I don't know. I get he said she wasn't, so I guess she wasn't.
And I think that's
I
why
like the
a
video.
lot of people had an issue with
The incest route. See, yeah, this part. I understand why people complain about that. That was weird, but it's literally a choice you can make. You don't have to, but I guess it's also a requirement for you to get one of the endings. So I wanted 3 endings in the future, further route down. But for now, it's just like, just don't pick it. But that's literally kind of like the same thing with how people complain about, I don't know, certain art styles and stuff. Like, oh, just don't acknowledge it. So I understand. I understand why this one has qualms. Because it is kind of weird. It's very weird to add like an incest route, but whatever.
not calling a section that. The Coffin of Andy and Lele has multiple routes you can take the characters on. One of them results in the characters sleeping with each other. This wasn't the ending I got in my gameplay because I'm not weird.
Yeah.
So the footage you are
Same
now
here.
seeing is from another video on YouTube. This also means that my search history will forever be tainted with the term Andy and Lele incest ending. So that's swell. Outside of just being grossed out by the concept, which is
Yeah.
fair, people have an issue of the fact that this is just shock horror. So let's talk about that. Fundamentally, shock horror exists for the sole purpose of shocking you. So if you look at this ending from that angle, I guess it worked out. But if you've seen my other horror related videos, then I do not have the best relationship with shock horror. I'm not gonna say what series or what creator. We know I can't say that. So in Urban Spook, every kill documented would gradually up the ante more and more, but there wasn't really any reason why, other than the creator, who is called Urban Spook, it's very confusing, wanting to top how gross their killer could become. I think the biggest misunderstanding for a lot of people now is that shock horror can both be shocking and have substance. A good way shock horror is used is in something like Chainsaw Man. Spoilers for a lot of Chainsaw Man.
Chainsaw
The
Man
entire
is good.
last arc is almost solely about making Denji's life worse than it already is. But each and every time, it's almost completely out of nowhere and also feels like the next logical step. Stuff like the snowball fight and the birthday cake surprise happen very quickly, and the manga moves on even faster from those events. But we know these characters. We've spent the last 80 chapters seeing them grow, so when they're taken away so fast, those emotions linger. They linger so much that just seeing these characters in the next part of Chainsaw Man got me incredibly emotional. The reason Urban Spook and Andy and Lele fail to get the same reaction out of me is because there is no build up to this sudden moment. It just happens, and instead of treating it like it's actually fucked up, they're making jokes out of it with this super upbeat music playing. The tone is completely off, which is even more confusing.
So that's what happens when you go through the incest route? He sees it too? I did not know that.
Considering this game is aware of how terrible these two are.
Yeah, okay.
Multiple points, the narrator calls out their behavior. Characters call out their behavior. So to me, that at least shows me that the writer is aware of how toxic these siblings are. So then why does no one take this seriously? Especially when the other route does. No, that question isn't rhetorical.
What
I'm
the frick
honestly
was that?
very curious. Was this
What ending was
supposed
that?
to be a joke? I don't know. I should also now address the other thing this game is known for. I'm gonna be so for real, I didn't even want to talk about the glorification argument because it invites the worst type of people ever.
What's up?
So I want to keep this brief. I completely agree with the argument that this game handles the subject matter of incest hilariously poorly. That was what the whole last section was
part's
about.
weird.
But I would like to give the creator the benefit of the doubt here. If the writing of the game will tell you anything about them, it's that they are a pretty edgy person. The type who wants to make a game about fucked up themes in a fucked up world, and while episode 1 was mostly successful, I think the wider scale of while episode 1 was mostly successful.
We're talking about game success and how that's bad for the sake of pacing.
I think the wider scale of episode 2 is where they went too far. I don't blame people for thinking the creator glorified some pretty terrible stuff. They did not do themselves any favor with their public responses to everything. But with the wider context, I cannot say with full confidence that the creator's intention was to glorify incest. I think what they said was very dumb. I think they handled all of this incredibly poorly, but then I also see weird grifters who are actually into that kind of shit jump on this game and end up getting the creator doxxed. And that tiny, minute, microscopic piece of empathy I have does tend to flare up. I legit feel bad for this person, but I also think they did something pretty stupid that will be one of the only things that game is known for. And that sucks too, because I haven't even got to talk about my favorite part of the game. This video so far should have given you a very good reason to not like the game. It's tasteless, the creator is an idiot, and it has a terrible reputation. But if you did what I did and not pick the choices that deliberately make the siblings end up together, there's this golden nugget that makes writing off this game so hard. And that's the characters of Andrew and Ashley. The best part of the game that has been forever tainted by its creator.
Okay, here we go. Something we probably agree on. Unless we have a different thing that makes it
Ashley
best.
Are not good people. If my summary at the start of the video is anything to go by, I'd go as far as to say that they aren't even likable, even with the author making characters worse to compensate. It's something that really bugs me because I think the writer of this game struck gold with this idea. Two siblings who are in a constant war of giving and taking from one another in order to manipulate the other into doing what they want. That's compelling. I just wish it wasn't surrounded by all of this other shit. Andrew is a very insecure person. He gets upset about his lack of strength, about how other people view him, and his lack of connections with basically anyone. Unlike a certain other person, I feel confident in saying Andrew is a victim of circumstance. I just couldn't see someone with his problems doing some of the stuff he did. But lots of his behavior comes from this sick want to protect his sister from the trouble she gets herself into. There are times where he should have just left her to deal with her actions. Or, let's be real, for someone to murder her, and yeah, he doesn't. Why? We get a bit of insight into the way Andrew was raised.
Don't let your
parents left
that's
him.
like that's something that's in every big brother. You don't let your little sibling go through that. No matter what they do, like it's that's just energy. Not every big brother has it. I'm not gonna lie. There's always gonna be some people with terrible big brothers out there. But like, you got a good one. Hey, no matter what, got to see it through. Is that the right word for it? I'm not sure. Let's continue.
Alone because they were too busy with work. He had to look after himself at such a young age, and then his genius parents decided to have another kid that Andrew had to take care of.
Yeah.
And she is the spawn of Satan. So unlikable that Andrew is the only person who could even put up with her, which creates another problem. In order to get along with Ashley, Andrew has become a massive doormat. Whenever she wants something, he'll usually be against the idea and still find himself doing it. His first ever lines in the game is him telling Ashley that they need to ration, and him buckling to zero pressure. It's not just Ashley dragging Andrew into these schemes too. He is always always the one who ends up dealing the major blow. Killing the warden, shooting their assassin, locking Nina in the chest. Andrew even lost his girlfriend because of his sister's obsession with him. Now, we're back at the end of episode 2, and it's really not hard to imagine that Andrew would want to slit his sister's throat, is it? Speaking of
Whoa! How did I miss this? What the frick?
sister, Ashley is almost every horrible trait a person can have meshed into one
Yeah, but she
person.
cute, so it like kind of
Activates
makes
the
up.
suffering of others.
That's little sis. You can never hate her. That's a lie. She does something too crazy, it's like, alright, you probably gotta go. But it's too far. You locked in with her, or Andrew's locked in with you, depending on who you play at the moment. I think I was last playing as Ashley, so never mind. I don't know. It makes you immersed.
Physically abusive, a stalker, physically abusive, manipulative, and she's messy. And she eats people too. I would like to say that Ashley is also a victim, but that just wouldn't be the case in any way. She is both conscious of all of the despicable
He already
shit
saying,
she
like,
does.
yeah, what is she a victim of? It was part of his point. He's saying she isn't a victim either. Okay.
And sleeps without a care in the world. At least Andrew is in constant turmoil over everything.
Yeah, that dude be
Ashley
going through the
almost gets a
ringer.
kick out of it. Actually, not almost. In the same way that Andrew's main priority is his sister, Ashley's main priority is ruining every single one of Andrew's relationships. I already mentioned this, but Ashley harassed Andrew's girlfriend so badly that she had to break up with him. Andrew merely speaks to their neighbor downstairs and she immediately starts thinking of ways she can kill her. She blames her mother for the two being trapped in the apartment for 6 months. So she has no qualms about sacrificing her to a real life demon and then eating her. That scene does give more
Oh yeah, they
insight
did
into her
eat them. I
character,
forgot about that
When
crap.
eating her mother's remains, she comments on how much power it makes her feel. That hunger for power and
Yeah.
control is what dictates every single one of Ashley's actions. In episode 1 of Abusing My Older Brother Simulator, her choosing to eat her neighbor is already pretty bad. What makes it so much worse is her convincing her brother to aid her in doing so, but that the idea she brought up was actually his the whole time, saying she was just making an observation before
Yeah.
pressuring Andrew.
She definitely
into
crazy with
cannibalism too.
manipulation.
She always feels this need to remind
Don't say
Andrew
swallow. Don't do
who's
it. Don't show
really
it.
in control, or how she does
Oh.
everything in their home. That is a complete mess. It isn't enough to treat these people with callous disregard. She just has to make her brother an accomplice. Make sure that he's just as bad as her so that Andrew can never move beyond this toxic relationship. The dude had a life. He had friends at school, he was going to college, and was given a job opportunity by his mother in episode 2. Ashley seems to like any basic life skills like cooking or not being a total nightmare in social situations, and I think it really bothers her. She wants control but lacks any of the traits
Dude was definitely kind of snapping on this episode. But it's like, it's kind of valid. Sometimes you reach that point.
that would allow her to gain it. Her obsession with Andrew comes from the fact that he is probably the only one who could fulfill her power fantasies. So when she felt like he was slipping away, she had to do something pretty severe to bring him back. An event I've been alluding to is the death of this person whose name is redacted throughout most of the game. This character is called Nina, and she had a crush on Andrew.
Is Nina? Forgot her name.
Ashley gets jealous and wants to teach her a lesson for ever trying to take away her property. She convinces
Crazy.
Andrew into bringing her to this abandoned sawdust warehouse. The entire time the three are there, Ashley is getting more and more agitated by Nina's presence. When Andrew responds that she is just fine, she flips out and locks Nina in a chest while playing a game of hide and seek. See, Nina is asthmatic, so this environment isn't the best for her lungs, and she makes that known to both siblings. Andrew tries to let her out, but Ashley completely breaks down, crying to Andrew about how everyone likes Nina better, how Andrew would rather have a girlfriend instead of hanging out with her. She calls out Andrew for only hanging out with her because their mum told him to do it, and how she's loud, annoying, and unlikable. I mean, she's not wrong. The real reason for this breakdown is revealed. All of that crying and self-pitying was to make Andrew feel bad for her. She never let Andrew get a word in unless it was exactly what she wanted to hear, and the second it was, all of those tears disappear. Even Andrew sees through this, so she just starts crying again until he finally aids her in locking Nina in that chest. Nina obviously died after being locked in the chest for a whole night. The siblings bury the body and Ashley takes full advantage of their situation. They just killed their classmate. If they were caught, they'd be in prison for years. And Ashley leverages this to force Andrew to obey her every command, calling him a bad person who will never be liked again. She is fine with the two of them being ostracized by their peers because then Andrew will never leave her. This flashback ends with the current Ashley trying to convince a sleeping Andrew to kill their parents. Kill them to avoid the things I'll do to you if I don't is an insane thing to say to anyone, especially your brother. And she knows this, as when Andrew questions her on this, she changes the subject and never addresses it. After Nina's death, Ashley assumed she would get her way each and every time with Andy, but Andrew has denied her this right so many times. Andrew doesn't listen. Andrew dates other girls. Andrew has a life and she hates him for it. They get into another argument. As usual, Ashley threatens to game end herself if Andrew doesn't listen to her. Do it! She blames Nina's death on him and starts attacking him, but Andrew has had enough. He says right here and now that he can kill her. Fuck any promises they made or the comfort she brings him. If she doesn't calm down right now, that's it. You can tell this is the first time she truly realized she doesn't have as much control as she thought. And despite that, she still gets her way every single time. God, I hate her. Ashley is so goddamn annoying to see on screen because she should get fucking bodied but never does. She's a perfect, hateable character. So why are people obsessed with her? I have listed all of the things I both liked and loathed about this game, but I couldn't say the video was complete without
Honestly, it's like why people like villains in the first place. I know he's about to say probably some crap too, but it's like, come on now. Like Frieza from Dragon Ball. That dude is one of the... He's Space Hitler. Come on now. He's Space Hitler, but worse. So he's like Space Frieza. Well, Frieza's already in space. So you know what I mean? He does all this crazy stuff, genocide and all that crap, just if you disagree with him, kill trillions, okay, maybe not trillions, billions upon billions of people. So of course, like, but it's like his personality, it's like, he's not badly written. Like people like Endeavor, that dude beat on his wife and children multiple times. But he's written well. So like, as long as a person's written well and it's not boring, people are gonna like him. But let's see what he says. He's probably going to say something along the same lines, and I'm probably just wasting time. Let's see.
Talking about this game's audience. Are they real? I'm not even talking about the gooners for Ashley. You can put Hitler in a show and people will defend him if they're attractive.
Frick. Okay, attractive? Ooh. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, there are gooners for Ashley. I didn't even think about that, because I feel like I like to assume that people think the same way I do. Because, you know, as you know, I'm an older brother. I'm a big bro. So I'm always going to make sure my little brother and all my other siblings are chill like that. Granted, I got more big bros than I do little bros. But it's still heat. Because, like, that's why I like the Coffin of Andy and Lele. Actually, hold on. I'm messing up on the name. I forgot. Now I call it the Coffin of Andrew and Ashley. Because it's literally just that. Like, I understand why Andrew does what he does to protect Ashley. And I did not go down the incest route, so like, let's not play like that. I'm just making sure. But like, yeah, I just love it just for that alone, just for the dynamic. Cause like, yeah, I can see myself doing this with my little bro. Like, yeah, I may. That's illegal to say, so we're gonna stop there. Let's just say, you know, sometimes you gotta harm to win. Sometimes you gotta fight. Yeah, not the cannibalism part though. I'm not sure if I'm ready for that.
Enough. Oh god, people do it even if they aren't. I'm more talking about the people who were there.
Only reason I'm saying that's because of prions. Let's let this dude. We're literally at the end. We don't have to let this
when
continue
episode
playing.
2 first dropped. Like, genuine question to everyone watching. Have any of you played the game?
Yeah.
Nearly every post about this game is just wrong. Either that or just strange. The two most vocal parts of the people who care about this game seem to be people rightfully upset at bad depictions of a serious event and people hopping on a grift because someone attacked their weird fetish. It feels like the discussion
incest
of
is a
this
weird
game
fetish.
entered into this culture war bullshit that I hate so much with any media. Half of the Kumas defending this game haven't even played it and have no clue what they're talking about. But then on the other hand, the people going against them aren't having the game. But then on the other hand, the people going against them also haven't played the game and just reference other popular tweets made about it. It's corny. I just wanted to call this game mid, but I just know some random dude is going to use my video to either say this game is the best thing ever or the worst. It's just so dumb. If I can be as honest as possible,
Let's see.
this game
What you
is
got?
just mid, but somehow generated
Hold on.
this big
Okay. I may be the guy, because, like, I don't feel like it's a mid game. I give it a straight up 7 out. We got the same Miles Morales poster. Sorry. We literally got the same Spider-Man poster. Mine's is on my door. His is above his bed, it looks like. He has his frame, though. I did not frame mine. I'm not gonna lie, so it's definitely having some wear and tear. But yeah, I feel like it's a solid 7 out of 10. It's actually above average, I feel. But I've also been playing a lot of visual novels, so I have... But he probably also has too. So I have a lot more ranking than some people usually would. Then I watch my little brother play visual novels. Also, make sure to subscribe to Koimaru. You know, he just hit like, what, 200, maybe 12? Or was it 211 subscribers? You know what I'm saying? 203? What the frick? I'm overcounting, my bad. Genuinely, his videos are real good. I need to watch this one. I just haven't gotten around to it yet, but it's real good. Literally. He plays a lot more visual novels than I am right now. So if you're not really into like the Friday Night Funkin' stuff, or I may keep this reaction stuff up on my stuff, you really would like to watch him. I promise you that. And he's way more consistent than I'm being right now. Maybe. He usually is. Okay? Let's continue.
controversy that led to the creator being doxxed. Like, why?
That's
when is
weird,
it
yeah.
ever that deep, dude? The Coffin of Andy and Lily sure was a
Lele.
thing I played for 4 hours. It has its good parts and it has a lot of bad. If you ignore all the backlash this game got, it's not even that interesting of a topic. So there. Thanks for watching the video. After taking the entire month off in January for no reason in particular, I'm feeling way more refreshed and ready to make some Gronk content. Speaking of, if you want more content from me, then check out my Patreon and...
Actually, we'll let his Patreon show up. But yeah, Andy, like Lee, I literally bought it. I played for 7.1 hours just to beat episode 2. And looks like episode freaking 3 is out. I just don't want to play it because freaking people can't wait. So I'm going to let it update a bit more because some patches are kind of crazy. Like this one, rotating moon puzzles. So like some puzzles were broken. Some routes was infusing with each other and soft locks were happening. So I'm going to give it like a week. Before I play it, I know my views won't be as big from it, but hey, frick it. I'm not going to play a game that make me hate it because some bugs.
Speaking of, these guys saw this
So April
video
7th,
way
make sure
early
you'll see
too.
one.
So there's that, I guess. I
Most
hope
likely.
you all have a
Or maybe April
wonderful day. See you, lads.
What? He ain't show his Patreon? Frick you. But yeah, that was a nice video. Yeah, make sure to also check out Definitely Bored Oranges. I like the way he commentates a lot. Like, come on now. And it's second. Ooh, what's this? Orange Pill is your second channel. Do you post on it or is it just there? It's just there. Why are you here? I'm sorry, I was just checking it out. I think, let me see. We'll see if we have any more things of controversy to look at that I can react to and put in my opinion. Because actually, I liked how much I talked during that. That was a video I love engaging with. Whatever happened to Planet Dolan? That's terrifying. I'll put it in my watch later. Don't tell me that's in my watch later. Thank God. I'd be scared. Man, I'm hungry. Would y'all mind if I got like some Firehouse subs? It's a nice little meatball. I may check that out actually. Well, duh. Of course it lost to Misai, bro. Misai is heat. I played the demo. I never even... Yandere Simulator, only reason I watch it was because of J Cub Scouts. That's his name now. I'm sorry, y'all. Let's see. Watched every SpongeBob movie. Bible story. Gotcha. Gumball reboot. 3 years ago. Guess that was canceled. Mercer. That's in my watch later. Yeah, it has to be because I want to see that one day. You know, you know, of course you can beat Baldur's Gate as a lone wolf ranger. My brother was showing me how he did like 100 plus damage with just a single move, just as a ranger, just shooting things. Constantly poisoned. Worst Undertale AU. If anyone has anything, I wouldn't mind you telling me something you want to see me react to. Because most games I play don't really have controversy like the coffin of Andrew and Ashley. Yes, I'm calling it that because that's what I promised to call it from now on. Frick these Minecraft horror mods. If y'all want to see me play Minecraft horror, though, let this video reach 7 likes because it's, you know, I don't want to play it. So, of course, I want something higher than I usually get. Looks like I'm at 4, so that's 3 more likes. I don't see anything else. We may have to end this video. I'll give it 1. Is that for Boogie? What the frick? It's 3 years ago. I mean, granted, that's my twin too. We got the same birthday, so I had to follow her. Did I even watch her streams? You know, let's not worry about that. Real stuff. Let's see. 15 years prison. Well, that's good that this guy finally went to jail. Generally, if you just causing havoc and hitting and destroying statues or whatever. Think we Gucci, y'all. I think we may have to end it. That was a perfect video to end it on, really. Unless I can look up something like, this is my watch later. Okay, I put it in there. The badness of simping. Something like that. But it's like, come on now. How to easily stop simping? There's no way I have this. Why the frick is this? No. There's no way. Did this like play in the background? I don't watch that. What? Psychology around simping, the simp epidemic. But like, why would we see about simps when we can look up something even scarier? I seen this one already. This was like crazy. It's honestly sad to see that there's people like that. But yeah, I think we're gonna end it here. So, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to, you know, check out make sure to check out my dude Lost Toe. He's almost at 800 subscribers. Make sure to check out Koi Mario. Let's hope to get him to at least 250 by the end of this month. And you already know who else we should check out. I mean, he's one of the greatest YouTubers out there. I think he's live right now. Let me actually see if I can find him. Yeah, Wacko Joker. Make sure to check out Wacko Joker. He's honestly real cool. You know, send some support to his videos. I know his upload schedule has been a little wonky every now and then, but he's still cool. I think you should really check him out. I feel like y'all would enjoy him. That's all for today, though. So make sure, if you want to, like, subscribe, all that good jazz. I may edit this video, you know, have it something a little custom bite size. But for now, I'll see you guys in the next one. All right? Bye. Ooh, actually, no. I think I'm going to do the Andy and Lele one, depending on if I like my reaction to it. Because right now, I like how I'm talking. But this is my first time doing something like this. It's mostly an April Fool's thing, because when the frick did I ever do reaction content? So we'll see. We'll see about that. I'll see you guys in the next one. Y'all have a great one. Make sure to know your love, you know, your family, your friends, all that good jazz. Tell them that you love them. You know, never give up on your dreams. Let's just hope we all have a good time. And next time, you know, you see my video or I see one of you watching, or like, you know, the views, because it really doesn't show me who exactly is watching. Unless there's a way I can see that. No, there's no way I can see that, I think. So yeah, just hope y'all have a great one. And I'll see you guys in the next one, all right? Peace and all that good stuff. Stop streaming.